Hey, Cole, I can't. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, I can't hear you. I don't know if the people can hear you or not. Could you pull up this YouTube? Yeah, this whole time I haven't been able to hear you. When I was backstage, I was watching you, brother, doing your thing. Either way, just in case, Gates Open Media, make sure you subscribe. If y'all can hear me, then
Can you hear me now?
oh, I can hear you. Yes, sir. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, it's been so long. I forgot how to use my
I'm glad
roadcast.
I I'm glad I hopped on here and you didn't waste all that good energy, man. Well, I mean,
Man, you know what
you
I'm
already
saying?
did waste a little bit of it.
I was hiding. This is what I said in the beginning. I
Yeah,
was hiding from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Been a
you
hot
were
little
hiding.
minute. We gotta talk
Right.
about it though. I hope we
No, you
also,
were hiding.
man. It's been so long. Lord have mercy. This man trying to get me kicked off of Facebook.
Ah, oh, why you say that?
You see his name?
No, I didn't see anything.
Oh, now you see his name.
Oh, a little Pakistan, yes,
Oh,
sir. Hey, I mean, I figured that was the first thing we were going to talk about. Obviously, you know what I mean. Let's just break the ice. Welcome back, Kim. We might as well pick sides.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get it cracking, brother.
Hey, I've always been a big fan of Zion Williamson. You feel what I'm saying?
We're
this
fucking
guy.
with Ye. We're fucking with Ye, right?
This guy.
Yeah, no, 100%. Nah, man, it's a good time to be alive. He's just repping for Fort Myers, Florida, man.
Yeah, man. You don't know about that little
Yeah.
Pakistan camp. You don't know about that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
all right though.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
How
But
how
we
how
got
how
something
my how
on.
my brother from Indiana know
yeah.
about little Pakistan,
Oh, it's
and we
true,
got
yeah.
He
Polk County.
he
Polk
a
County
rapper.
don't know.
No, that's what they call it. It's like a nickname for the
Oh yeah,
city.
I have heard that. I have heard that. My bad.
Yeah, yeah. All good, all good, all good. You know what I mean?
I've been hearing little Pakistan since I was a child.
Dion's my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Dion is my uncle. Make sure you
Yeah.
subscribe. He's gonna be on the show
Yes.
soon. You know what I mean? After we hit 1,000 subs on Sit
Shadur.
Politic. Yeah,
We're gonna hit the
Shador
Shadur.
and my uncle Dion say he's gonna come on the pod. So
We're
make
gonna hit
sure
the
you
Shadur.
hit the subscribe.
No, I did. I met his I think I met his grandma down there. Yeah, well, I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
meet. I take that back.
His his uncle Bebe or something still down there running around.
Yeah, he got some people down there now. When I was
Most
selling
athletic
insurance,
motherfucker he knows, man. His cousin Bebe.
Thanks. Bebe and his kids.
when I was selling insurance down there, there's a lot of people I came across that knew him. Had some of his grandmother's neighbors, or maybe his mom neighbors, one or two.
Well, how do
Yeah.
they know him? Do they know him like from like TV and like you
Yeah,
know what I'm
he's one of
saying?
them, man.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
My
saying? Like,
yeah, my uncle,
do they really
man,
know him?
he's one of them that if people like, you know what I mean, shared a class with him in the 6th grade, they're gonna say that, you know what I mean, oh yeah, I knew him. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
man.
That's what we do.
That was my
Okay,
man to them.
that's
Yeah.
what I said about
That's
just
my
before
uncle.
set. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hey, I feel that.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to reach for Justin Forsett. There's some other athletes that came out of Polk County,
I
but
mean, I
yeah,
did
Justin
know him,
Forsett.
but I mean,
I mean,
Well,
and also
we
a little
compare.
already
older than
got
me.
to
I mean, a
the
little younger
we
than me
already
though.
concluded that Sarasota puts out better
Yeah,
athletes than Polk County.
Man,
I
you
will.
need to stop
Sure.
that mess.
Huh?
This guy.
I think that's evidence when you use Justin Forsett as your example, and we're talking about Deion Sanders.
Man,
How the
let's not
fuck did
talk
he
about
even get in the conversation? Like, what are we even talking about right now?
I better start talking about my
Talking
dog
about
like that.
Peter Ward.
Talking
You know
about
what
a
I'm
Hall of
saying?
Famer,
Like,
brother. Like what?
Oh, you trying to get 8 counties? You getting
what you
Sarasota
mean?
County and Braid Manatee?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think? What do
Lil
you think
Pakistan,
Polk
he gets a
County
little
is?
funny about the yeah.
Y'all got like 7 cities in your county, bro. What you mean?
I man can't help Polk County the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like seven. Y'all got like 20 different boroughs over there, man. Like New York.
yeah. That's facts. Hey,
Hey,
yeah.
Polk County,
You
man.
trying to claim all of Central
Polk
Florida?
County.
That's
Hey,
redlining, man. Redlining at its finest.
yeah, what? Yeah, that's Central Florida.
You can't have all Central Florida. You gotta give some up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Then we got
Yeah, I mean, it
Southwest
is what
Florida.
it
I mean, really. Well, I'm
then
just
yeah,
saying.
then let us get. Then we got Southwest. We kicking. We blown out y'all out the water. We get Southwest Florida.
Yeah, come on,
is.
man.
Okay. I mean, y'all can have Southwest Florida. I mean, we'll just take one county. You know what I'm saying?
We'll just take one
Bro, I'm
county.
telling you right now,
I mean,
Southwest Florida gonna give Miami a run for its money, Tampa, Jacksonville, all that.
Yeah, the
man,
SFW, the SWFL. You know what I mean?
the
And you
claim
don't
they
even go in basketball. Basketball, we putting out D1 talent left and right down here.
Yeah.
It's
Amari
ridiculous.
Stoudemire.
you
You
tell
gonna
the
say
truth.
him? Yeah, he's gonna say
Or
Amari
start of
Stoudemire.
mine, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
D1,
Antonio
forget D1.
Blakeney.
Just go into the league. You
I'm
and
gonna say
T-Mac.
Antonio
Let's go to
Blakeney.
the league, man. Let's go to the league.
Bro,
They
Also,
don't
like,
even they don't even send motherfuckers to college out of Polk County,
Yeah.
man. They can't pass the entrance exam. They got to go straight to the league.
No, or they make
too
stupid ass
talented.
decisions with
Hey,
their
what?
NIL
That
and give up
standing
most of
tall
their
and
NFL money
talented,
in
baby.
the first year.
Amar, what's up, man? We got the same birthday,
Because
same year.
that's
and
what your
everything.
boy Gervin Dexter did too, by the way, from Florida.
Yeah.
Did what?
Give up all his damn fucking NFL money in the NIL deal, like a dumbass.
Isn't he on the Bears right now? Just fucking
Yeah,
struggling.
he gave up most of his money. Yeah, and he's not playing well too. That's another thing.
Mhm.
He gave up money to do what?
For NIL in college.
Mm.
All he could drive that scat pack.
Hey man, yeah. You need to pull out. You need to pull out on him a few times. Know how that feels.
I had to show them boy what's up.
Yeah, all right. Showing
What's
them
up?
boys what up when they cut
Yeah.
$300,000 out that paycheck.
Hey, are we talking about P Diddy tonight? What's going on? We gonna lock him up?
We
We gonna lock him up? Let him go free?
This is a
Statute of
whole.
limitations, brother. Statute of limitations.
This is a whole. This is
can't tell
really.
I'm a P. Diddy
I forgot
fan.
about P Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
think it's ironic now that
It's all about Rum Nitty, that's why.
Tupac's killer has come out, or I don't know, whatever happened. But
Yeah.
Jada Pickett, all of a sudden now she got a book she released, and she said her and Will been separated since 2016.
Yeah,
She-
all
she-
y'all fools out there that say, "Oh, he just protected his wife." They ain't even been together.
Yeah.
Please,
No, cook
stop
on
it.
that. No, hey, continue to cook on that. I wanted to speak on. Yeah, continue. No, you're touching on an important thing.
No, brother. I can get on that, brother.
Oh, he's
If
a
you
real
want to.
man. He's
Yeah.
protecting his wife.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
they
that
said
shit
that.
been around for
They
weeks
said that.
and
Go ahead,
months.
brother.
Mhm.
And I'm just
No,
like, dude,
please. Yes, sir.
this man went up there, embarrassed
The
himself,
gospel.
ruined his whole career,
Yep, yep.
to slap somebody. And then right after it happened, though, she
About
was
the thought rocket.
I-
He
I
did it
should
about a
have-
thought rocket.
Brother,
Hey,
yes,
right
go
after
ahead and use that
happens
word with
today-
love, brother. Thought rocket. We love it. We love it.
she said, I don't know why he did it.
Shirts coming
I mean,
soon.
you making the
Thought
man
rocket
look
shirts
even
coming
more
soon.
dumb. This was right after he did it, probably a week or so later. I don't know
And
why
no,
he
this
did
is
it.
after she was sucking off August Alsina in the guest
Yeah.
bathroom. You know what I'm
And that's
saying?
at least. That's what went public. That's at least.
Yeah, make it so bad. This wasn't even,
It was so bad.
some guy she done
It was
met.
so bad. She's fucking off August Alsina so much that her son is not friends with the nigga no more.
Exactly. Now she don't want to got her sons. I don't know if they were best friends, but good friends anyway.
Yeah.
They were
on.
really good friends, bro. They're not even friends no more.
You can't do
No, it's
that.
disgusting. No,
And-
yeah. Yeah,
And
go
for
ahead.
all y'all
Please.
females out there defending
Yeah,
her,
tell them.
y'all
Yeah.
need to stop.
Set 'em straight.
The problem is you got miserable. I mean, dog, like you got to be one miserable bitch to do some shit like that.
I like how he gets off camera. Lil Pakistan gets
Yeah.
off camera and he starts to get flagrant.
Oh, bro, I can get back on that.
Please,
I've been
please.
just trying to wet this wood down.
Oh, you're good.
Oh,
Pause on
Lord.
that. Pause on that.
You rate that.
Holy shit.
This fucking asshole. Listen.
Wet this wood down, brother. Whoa, hey, yo, let's go ahead and get more descriptive.
We might be
Oh,
kids.
a
watching
backward
this,
brother,
man.
backward brother. We don't do
Yeah.
Bati man stuff around here.
No, yeah, that was in the spirit. That was
Nobody
the
team.
spirit. I felt the spirit.
Yes,
But you actually touched on some great point, kid. There was a lot of defense for that situation immediately after, and a lot of it was
Where was the defense, brother?
Oh,
There was a lot of slander.
what Ken's talking about? There was a ton of people saying that.
I got in arguments on
for real?
Facebook.
Yeah.
So people were defending
Oh
that.
yeah. Well, no, and Will Smith and how he handled himself. I mean, I
He
definitely
handled himself like a fucking gangster. That's how gangsters handle that.
Okay.
You send the
No,
hit,
absolutely
you don't get your
fucking-
hands dirty.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
You don't think he should have whacked her out? I think he should have whacked her out.
Hold on. No, what are you talking about? We're talking about him smacking Chris Rock across the face.
Oh,
He shouldn't have done that. He looked
not gonna
crazy.
do that.
People defended that at the time. When that happened, they were like, he was defending her. Da, 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 da. I remember females saying on Twitter and stuff that their fucking pussies were creaming when he was fixing his suit or whatever. I'm like, now you look crazy. And she probably didn't even let Will know they were separated. He probably found out today with everybody else. Yeah, real talk.
Probably did.
No, but I'm gonna be real with you though. I don't mind him slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. I just mind that this nigga was not with his bitch when he did it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's what you did. Yeah.
Now I have a problem with you smacking the nigga because you smack one of your dogs over a bitch that's not even giving you the pussy.
Yeah, no, 100%.
She's over here fucking using her dildos, screaming Tupac's name at night. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah, she
And
was
see,
still
that's
saying
why
crazy
I
shit.
find
Yeah.
it ironic. They find
When
this
she's
killer,
douching
not
her
all
pussy
this
in the
other mess
shower,
coming
she's talking about Tupac Shakur. You feel me? She ain't talking about Will.
No, hey, all right. Yeah, I feel you. Well put.
It's
Well
it's
put.
it's almost like, bro. You know,
Holy shit.
let me not get this shut down right now.
Yeah, just
But this whore,
maybe Kent could jump in real
this
quick. Save it. Save it.
that on
this
Facebook.
fucking
Save the show.
this fucking slut.
But hey,
She got banged out in her guest
Yeah.
bedroom while her husband was sleeping, and then she wants to sit here and act like she's a saint on national television. It's
Will was
sick.
probably practicing lines. You see Will still acting. She ain't doing shit. Just sitting at home getting fucking plowed.
about
Like,
to
Will,
get cold. But
Collecting
you
the
know
Will's
what?
in,
background check.
Will's in the bedroom trying to fucking practice his lines for Bad Boys 3 while he's listening to his woman get fucking plowed. I mean,
Brother,
look,
he's crying practicing those fucking lines.
he's trying to be Mike
shambles.
Lowry. He's trying to be Mike Lowry, for real.
Yeah, no, he needs to be like Lowry. He should be out here fucking stroking bitches. Fucking ridiculous.
He probably was. You know what I mean? It's just like, who knows who got the better end of that deal, but it's like, and that's just gonna have an effect on you, an effect on. I
Obviously
just can't
not him.
imagine.
She said, "Keep it on the wraps. Don't embarrass me." And then she turned around and said, "Gotcha, bitch."
Just that embarrassed. I embarrassed the entire family.
Yeah, we got,
Holy shit.
And your son
I
can
got
get it
this
too.
video.
He's a pussy and he came from your seed.
Flashback.
That's what she said. She said, "Fuck his feelings."
You got a
Jada's
video,
pussy
kid?
like his father.
Yeah, let me get it. Though.
It's look like some security footage. Like we're about to see some behind the scenes
We're about
domestic
to see like
violence
the
shit.
Mossad fucking
Oh shit.
dropping in the bombs.
Hopefully not, man. Hopefully not. Holy shit. Hopefully they chill out over there.
Brother, honestly,
Chill
to be real,
out.
I've had some things to say about this situation, so let me just get it off my chest.
Oh shit. Yeah, do it here, please. Holy shit.
Video.
To be honest
Yeah,
with you,
you better find the
it's some
video call.
bullshit.
Find
It's
the
some
video
bullshit.
call. He's going for it. He's fucking going for it right now. Go ahead. I'm
It's
just
a-
playing. I'm having a
It's
good
some
time.
bullshit, brother. I'm just saying, man. Like, I see a lot of
Yeah.
outrage, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
about this whole Palestine and all this shit.
Mhm.
From what I understand, this is the holy war that's been fought for generations. And even before Billy sent me that video, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Thanks to Bills for sending me that video because it confirmed everything I thought. The fact that the last time like violence happened was 2014, but
Yeah.
yet they're making it such a big situation now. It's funny as fuck because it's like y'all were just fucking treating Gaza like shit like 10 years ago, and you
Yeah.
didn't want no one to say nothing. And now now the shoes on the other foot, and you want everybody to stand with Israel. It's like, give me a fucking break, man.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
then
mean,
when you
so
look at the
go ahead.
territory, when you look
Yeah.
at how the territory is broken down in that state, Israel has more land. So I'm trying to figure out how are they? I'm trying to figure out
They
what is
didn't
going on with this
always.
situation.
They didn't always. And Israel is it has been founded like after the fact. Palestine was there already. They came and kind of
No,
like
but
took
they
over.
fucking conquered. Yeah, that's what my point.
Yeah.
They took over. Israelites took over that shit. So my whole point is like, why are you mad they came to get it back? It's just to me, I look at it as some street
Well,
shit. You feel me saying? Y'all niggas
yeah.
got to stand in y'all business.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's been definitely the thing is from my perspective, obviously, like all the things that's going on is unacceptable. I'm not like somebody like I can't really
I'm
at the end of
okay
the
with
day,
war, brother.
at the end
I'm
of the
okay
day,
with
I
war.
can't justify war, so I can't justify that. I can't really justify that in any way. I think like, but I mean that's coming
War is the
from
part of society, brother.
that's coming from
Don't be
a
simple.
American perspective, which is a privileged
You have
perspective
a rare
because
American perspective.
because we
Most
don't have
Americans
to
are like
fight.
me.
I don't think so. I think most
Yeah, they
Americans don't want to have war.
No, but
Yeah.
this is not our war, brother. I'm talking about a war for someone else.
Either way, yeah. I mean, either way, it still is not
Most Americans
something.
are like, fuck them. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
I mean,
think,
they might not give a fuck because one thing I'll say is like almost my entire life I've been aware of this conflict and like known that this is an
exactly.
active conflict, this is an active war zone, known that terrorist shit like pops off there, and it's like these people that are trying to coexist. And there's no doubt if you know about some of the shit that Netanyahu has
watched
done.
Kingdom of Heaven, brother. That's what you did. You watched Kingdom of Heaven, my guy.
I don't
Yes,
even know what
sir.
that is. I don't know
Kingdom
what
of
that
Heaven,
is.
the movie? Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
From
I haven't
my
seen that.
understanding, a little bit I do. I
I
think I
just
know.
watched the news a little bit, brother. Like, goddamn,
I
Kingdom of
haven't,
Heaven's
Kingdom of
probably
Heaven.
fine.
You've never seen that shit, bro? Oh my god, that shit's a
I haven't
classic.
seen what.
I don't think so.
I didn't see what Bill said.
It's got
From
that
my
the nigga from
understanding,
Troy, the younger brother
Israel
from
can't
Troy's in it.
fall.
Hold on, what?
From my understanding, for Christians, we can't allow Israel to fall.
Okay, yeah.
And
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I was telling you that the other night when I was at your house, kid. Didn't I tell you that was part of Revelations? Didn't I literally tell you that, Cole?
yeah,
Why can't you let
that's what I'm saying.
Jerusalem fall? It's going back to its rightful owners.
Well, I don't know the whole biblical stance on it, to be
Jerusalem
honest.
is actually
But from my
under its
understanding,
rightful ownership.
as Christians, we're not supposed to allow Israel
Yeah.
to fall.
Brother, the American
I have to
embassy is
read up
already in
on it.
Jerusalem. You fell. It's fallen. It's been fall. Like, are you kidding me?
You let America put an embassy there. It's over with. Like, it's done died.
Well, I mean, but we're supposed to protect it as Americans.
Yeah.
America's
No,
supposed
brother,
to
that's
protect.
not what the Bible says.
No, well, I mean, I think they are our largest beneficiary of military aid of anybody over Ukraine already. This is just like a known year in, year out expense that we're going to help Israel and get them, like, make sure they're straight. So Kent's right. That's one of our closest allies when you consider their like geographical kind of like influence. It's not there really. You know what I mean? So it's like that's kind of
America
interesting.
uses that shit as a way to start a proxy war. That's all that is.
This war, I don't know, like what you were saying. This war has been kind of like, it's kind of tempered a little bit, but it's been something that has never ended and has always been going on. So,
Well, the last conflict was 2014, from what
no, but
what
now
Bill said.
conflict is
crazy.
different than like attacks and things like that.
Uh-oh,
Well,
attack
there was
on you right
terrorist
now. It's
attacks, but I'm
attack
talking
on
about,
you.
like,
He ain't
I'm
even
talking
yeah.
about
Pakistan
Yeah,
ain't even the camera. He got an
Also,
attack on you,
brother.
Cole. Hey, dude.
yeah,
Who attacking me, man?
I know the
attack
name.
on
Look,
attack on Notre Dame. Another person
I
attacking
just
more
looked up the
Christians.
conversation,
What's
though.
that about?
Man, I'm gonna be real, brother. Notre Dame, what we're dealing with right now is a lack of coaching experience, and like I'm gonna tell Big Baby because I knew we argued about the Sam Hartman thing, and
Oh my
you were on
God!
his
Stop
side,
it.
brother. I'm gonna have to let you know he is not that fucking guy.
Did you delete all your tweets supporting him and talking about how good he was?
No, brother.
Because
Listen,
I still have footage of you saying that
I
he should
gotta
be in the
support
Heisman.
LeBron. I gotta
Okay.
support LeBron because he's on the Lakers. Okay, but I made my stance very clear. As I said, I felt like he would lose 2 games, which he's already fucking done, and he's lost the 2 games I didn't expect him to fucking lose. So, I mean, this one on Saturday might get ugly. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, it might get ugly. You might see Notre Dame get 40.
Hey, you want? Hey,
So,
what's his name?
You hear his tone has changed, Trav. You hear his tone has definitely changed.
Hey,
Bro,
on
I
Notre
still
Dame.
think they're a good team.
Hey,
That's not what he was saying.
Here's my
There you go, cuz. Tell him,
Notre
give him a
Dame
piece of
either
your mind,
wins
cuz.
by 40 or we lose by 40.
Hey, give him a piece of your mind, cuz.
I
Ain't
think
no
you
in
guys.
between.
I think you guys might make it a dirty game, but you guys might do something in that game. I believe. I still believe in y'all.
Nah, the coaches they're taking the training wheels off. We're gonna find out what Sam Hartman really is this game. We're gonna see if he's really that guy or not. I'll give him a pass for the 2 games before that because
Now
they
you get
had
to
the
pass for
training
Ohio State.
No, they had the
But
training wheels on. He don't get a pass for Ohio State because they took the training wheels off that game, and then they put it back on for Louisville and Duke.
They take it off for Ohio State. That don't make no sense.
They took it off for Ohio State. What you mean? We had
played a
the
great
ball
game.
for like 40 minutes of the game, bro. We drove the
Yeah.
ball. We just didn't finish.
Brother, that means that they kept them on. They leaned on that running game, brother. Think back to the game. Go back to in your mind.
No, but I mean, we didn't run the ball all that great that game. I mean, it was decent. You know,
Estimate didn't have over 100 yards.
No, he was like 80.
Yep, 07 told you we told you to keep the same energy. There's still nose over here, but I ain't no
Y'all
nose.
niggas ain't even playing nobody. What the fuck you mean the nose? Please get on this
No,
live
I
stream.
love it.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Trav.
Trav. Where's the energy at, brother? The energy's a little
dour.
dour, brother. I don't know. Yeah.
Nah,
he's about to pick. He's about to pick against his own team. He's about to be a Knowles fan his damn self. Shit. Like
brother, I will never pick Southern Cal, brother. I will never pick Southern Cal. Fuck them boys. But I will say, Trav, hey, listen, man, don't make me do it. FSU, y'all might do something, but it ain't before 2 something. I'll tell you that right now. Y'all getting smoked.
They might.
Hey, Trav,
Dude,
there you go,
Louisville
Cole.
put that
They,
FSU pack up in the air. I'm telling you.
they might
Hey,
be in the
Trav,
playoffs though.
I need you to call in, Trav. We need to settle this because he
Oh
ain't
my
keeping the
god.
same energy, Cole. He ain't keeping
Okay,
the same
same
energy.
energy.
Oh my god.
Bro, what you
Yeah,
mean?
that's
I'm
facts
still
though.
rocking
I
with
was
Notre
there.
Dame,
I was there.
but I'm
No,
gonna see. But the
bro,
thing is, I'm
you
an
said it's
objective
gonna get
fan, though.
ugly. No, you said it's
I'm an
gonna get
objective fan.
ugly.
I said it
Stop
could
it.
get ugly. I said it could get ugly. It could get ugly.
Well, hey, why
If
did you say?
Sam
Hey,
Hartman
why did you
keeps
say we
playing the
could
way
smoke
he's
him
played,
first?
bro,
Yeah,
listen. If
okay.
Sam
You could have
Hartman
led with
plays the way
that.
he's been playing, it's gonna be
Yeah.
ugly. It's gonna be ugly. The nigga's not scoring points. He's a 6-year senior. He's 26. Score
Yeah,
some
yeah,
fucking points,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
The fuck? The defense is holding teams to 13 points per game. No other team in the college football is doing that right now. And this nigga can't fucking score.
He really only had one bad game though. Let's be
The
honest.
nigga's getting paid millions of dollars to score points. He's not doing that, brother. I'm
It's
sorry to
funny
tell
that you
you.
can say that now. That you can say that.
Hey, he should have said that the day we had Jason on.
The season wasn't started,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah.
I couldn't tell you he was getting paid this bad.
Oh, somebody calling
Yeah,
in.
get him on here, brother. Get on here, Trav,
Fire,
please.
fire this fool up, man.
I
Fire
got some
this fool
smoke
up.
for you, cuz. I got some smoke for you.
Set his ass straight.
And you know, let's look at the schedule too, Cat. Pull up strength of schedules too.
Hello?
And I want to show y'all
Oh
something.
my god. Oh,
I want to
Lord
show y'all
have mercy.
something.
Hold on.
Hey, nobody
Who is
played.
this?
Actually,
This,
so my homeboy is a FSU fan.
All right.
My homeboy's an FSU fan. He literally sent me something on
Hey,
Twitter
Trav,
saying
can you hear me?
he respects Notre Dame.
Yeah, I can
because
hear
he
y'all,
played
man.
4 top
I had
20
to call
opponents.
in, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't do the Twitter fingers no more, man.
Please get off the Twitter fingers. Get on here and stand
My
on your
dog,
shit.
my dog called in on the show.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, let me go ahead and call in. What's going on, fellas?
What's
Not
happening,
me.
brother? How you feeling?
I can't complain, man. Just out here
Yes,
living
sir.
life. Feel me?
Love it. Good to hear from you, man. Yeah. Well, set this fool straight, please.
Oh yeah,
Please.
most definitely.
Banish his ass to the shadow realm. It's done.
Let's hear the fuckery, Trav. Let's hear it.
Hey, man, I just had to call in and say, because I went back and watched our podcast from a couple weeks ago, and I was like, damn, this man had hella energy for Notre Dame. And I was like, wait, they just lost 2 in a row, didn't
Don't
they?
make me go back and watch it, bro. Don't make me do that. Because I know I wasn't riding with Notre Dame like that.
Oh, stop it.
Hold
Don't
on.
No, stop
Let
it.
me say this.
God.
He's going to say,
I'm
this
a
is going to be your
Notre Dame
defense?
diehard fan.
Oh,
I'm a Notre Dame diehard
shit.
fan.
man, where
But
Jason at when I need him?
One thing I do
know,
know for
right?
sure,
Where
I was
JJ
not
at?
sold on the quarterback. I wasn't sold on the quarterback. And I've
Man,
always
But
you
they were
was
saying he was a Heisman candidate. You sound crazy. Oh,
yeah,
my
because they
God.
had him as a
He was
Heisman
bringing up
candidate, brother.
Jimmy
I'm just telling you what it was.
Literally. Nah, he sounds
Yeah,
nuts
He
right
was
now.
top 5 in
This
the
you sound
Heisman,
crazy.
bro. What you want me to do?
You sound crazy.
It was the truth. The nigga was a Heisman candidate.
Hold up, man.
You were picking them for the playoffs. You said they were going to beat Ohio State. Stop. What are you
Brother, they
saying?
should have beat Ohio State.
Yeah,
They
to
lost
be more
it because they
careful,
had
boy,
10 people on the
But
field.
nah, I
They beat
definitely
Ohio
remember you
State.
saying y'all was gonna beat Ohio State. But I mean, it is what it is, man. You know how
Sounds crazy,
it goes. You know,
Nah, bro, it's inexperienced coaching. And it's a quarterback. It's a quarterback, man.
conversation like for y'all, cause y'all was talking about some deep shit. Which
Yeah,
I
crazy
mean,
shit.
on the flip side, we are like it's a great conversation. I just had to listen in for a minute, just switch it up. But nah, definitely prayers out there to the folks out in Gaza. Prayers out there to the folks in Israel as well. You know, it's too sad out there, bro. And being somebody that's in the military, I already know. Like,
You know them niggas out there standing on business.
You still active?
You said what now? Yeah, I'm still active duty, but it's still terrible to see that, man. Nobody ever wants to go to war, you know. But
well, let me ask
Brother,
you
they've been
something.
at war for a while, brother. They've been doing that for a while. Though.
That's something that's been going on for ages, bro. For like hundreds of
centuries, brother.
That's
centuries.
Time. Yeah, bro.
I like the ages.
Yeah.
Ages really put it in perspective. That's some old shit. Yeah, that's some old shit going on.
They've been fighting over Jerusalem for years, man. I mean, it's just that it's the Holy Land. Like even America got their hand in it. They put an embassy in Jerusalem. Like, how the fuck does that work?
America's supposed to protect them.
Shit, protect.
Yep.
That's what I've been told my whole life. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't say protect them, are a very strong ally with them.
Yeah.
And we give a lot of military support to them as well. But
how do you feel about the treatment?
I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like the treatment of Palestinians, it's not the greatest. I'm just gonna put it in layman's terms. It's not the best. It's been a struggle between the two groups forever. I will say that not Jerusalem, but Israel does come down as more of like a colonizer type country towards the Palestinians. I think I saw like a graph of how there were so many Palestinians like in like the early 1940s, and how their area within Jerusalem, Israel, in that whole little strip has just declined for like the last 40, 50 years since. What treaty was that? I think it was the Treaty of Versailles, where they actually gave the Israelites, they turned it back over to Israel, made them a country again.
So
I feel like they gave back all the land to them, saying it was theirs. After the Holocaust, that's pretty much like the core story of that. But people don't know.
You had
like
a lot of Jews move in there into that area after the Holocaust.
You had a lot of Jews that moved in there. You had a lot of Jews that moved out of Jerusalem prior to World War I and World War II. They just wanted to go to Europe for whatever reason. I don't know the backstory on that. But then,
the Palestinians had control.
They were spread out. You said what now?
The Palestinians had control at that point, and they started to spread out, and that's when they started the Zionist movement. And then after, then the Nazis, World War II happened, and then they moved back. But.
So my whole thing is that I feel like they both deserve their own country, which is totally fine. I don't condone any terrorist acts. That's pretty much what's going on with the Hamas organization, where they feel like they want to take back over Israel, and they're doing these terrorist activities so that way they can take back over Israel. That's what it comes down to. But I feel like it's just like kind of like red and blue. There's good Democrats, there's bad Democrats, there's good Republicans, there's bad Republicans. Same thing with Palestine and Israel. There's good Israelites or Jews. There's bad. Same thing with Palestinians.
So do you think we should stay neutral?
No. Just because from a military aspect, no. Because for us to actually have an ally in the Middle East, which we do, we have multiple allies, with like Turkey. We have Turkey, we have Saudi Arabia, but Israel is our strongest ally, where they will go to war with us. Saudi Arabia, Turkey, they're kind of on the flip side. You never know how they're going to go. You have to really go in politics with them to actually get something out of them. But I feel like Israel is the strongest ally. So yes, we do have to back them, just in case we do have another war in the Middle East.
Even if they're doing like some type of like imprisonment of Palestinians in Israel.
I don't agree with it. I don't agree with any of that. I don't agree with any of the imprisonment or anything like that. It's one of those things where, and even here's on the flip side also. We just had, 14? I don't know what the number is. I haven't looked at the news today, but from my last count, there was 14 Americans that were killed and 20 more missing. So to back our own people as well, we have to back Israel. Now, again, it doesn't boil down to the Palestinians, them doing anything bad. It's a terrorist organization, which 20 years ago or 22 years ago, after 9/11, we pledged to say that any terrorist organization that, is going to kill Americans or do harm to Americans or America, we pledged that we would root them out and destroy them, essentially. So that's us living up to our pledge.
Israel just killed? Saudi Arabia just killed an American reporter. We literally went over there and negotiated oil.
Was it an American reporter or was it a UK reporter? I remember that. That was like a sniper killer. That was an American reporter?
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn it was either UK or a foreign reporter. It wasn't an American reporter. You're talking about the young lady that got killed by a sniper rifle, right?
No, I thought it was like a beheading or some shit. And it was done by like the government.
If that's the case, I don't know about that one. The last reporter I remember getting killed was by a sniper. She had like all her press gear on, and she was still killed. That might be Ukraine, so I might be mixing up the two. So that part, I don't really have any knowledge on, so I can't even speak to it.
How long you been in the military?
That's the ghost of Kiev over there, brother.
This guy pulled up some.
You said what now?
How long you been in the military?
It's going on 12 years now, man.
Oh man. Hey, not to switch gears, but hey, let me ask you a question real quick.
Thank you for your service.
So you've been in the military.
What's up?
What branch, if you don't mind?
I'm in the Air Force.
Air Force. Okay, my homeboy in the Air Force. You don't have to answer this question, obviously. But how did you feel when Kaepernick was kneeling? How it made you feel?
Oh, that's a good question.
Take it back to 2015.
Here's my thing. So
bring up the hate, brother. Keep it alive.
I have to take us back to 2015 is all I said.
Keep the hate alive, kid.
He is.
It's all good. It is interesting.
I can't stand Kaepernick, but I just want to see somebody. I've never been in the military either. So
cat's out the bag, brother. Cat's out the
bag.
Right,
so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Yeah.
He was deciding to sit. He wasn't standing. He wasn't kneeling, anything like that, right? He was sitting on the bench when that first came around, right? Out of respect for a special operations veteran, he spoke. They had a conversation. He said, "Hey, instead of you sitting on the bench when the national anthem is playing, why don't you kneel?" So this is a veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan war, seen plenty of combat, said, "Hey, I would prefer if you kneel as opposed to you sitting on the bench."
Yeah.
So I completely agree with that. And the reason why I say I completely agree with that, here's the thing. You kneel before God, right?
Yep.
When you go to church and whether you're Catholic, you're preacher or Baptist, whatever denomination you are, right? You kneel before God. That is something sacred. Why is it that we stand for a flag, right? And this is just my personal opinion. Again, this is also for civilians. This isn't for military members, right? I'll get into that in a second. Why? Just listen, right?
Out here.
So why is it that him kneeling before a flag is disrespectful, but if you kneel before God, it's not disrespectful?
Yeah.
So you're saying the flag is above God, right? That's the what I took away from people saying that.
I never looked at it that
way. So
that
was
I think God said it's okay, brother.
Back then.
Well, I think the intention is different between the two. So you're kind of comparing the two as if the intentions are the same. So in the one, you're pledging your allegiance. So there's it's like these are kind of like customs. So when you pledge your allegiance, you don't kneel. When you pledge your allegiance, you put your hand over your heart. So he's refusing to do that in protest, which is fine. I don't disagree with that. But he is making a statement against that. I'm curious as to whether I don't really make necessarily a direct correlation between I'm protesting and disagreeing and making my voice being heard and that being disrespectful to the troops specifically. I think that kind of correlation was always kind of interesting to me. It kind of seemed like a guilt trip a little bit to kind of get him to shut the fuck up.
Absolutely. I agree with you 1,000% on that.
Okay, because I wanted to ask you that. Do you take that as it seems like that's exactly what you should be doing? Troops that are fighting for our freedom, liberty, and all that, to be protesting is directly in line with that. Now, whether that's in line with the corporation and that's what the NFL wants you to do on TV on Sundays, that's a whole nother situation. But I don't understand why that would be disrespectful to troops specifically.
It's not disrespectful to us because here's the thing, we're fighting for you to have that right to do that. And here's the thing why I was saying, let me go back to what I was saying, right?
Yeah.
So for military members, why we stand and why we have to stand is because those are the customs and courtesies that we went through when we went through basic training. We signed up. We signed on that dotted line to follow those customs and courtesies when the flag is, that's why we salute. When the flag is moving, we move. We also salute. those things, right? We signed up for that. Civilians don't sign up for that. They don't know those customs and courtesies. So I can't sit here and say, hey, or bash you or anybody else for not following those standards because you guys don't, well, people that did not sign up don't know those standards. So who am I to judge you on that or prejudge somebody for that, right?
Yeah, I think that we're kind of giving him a little bit too much of a benefit of ignorance in that, though. I mean, because he's even willing to acknowledge that he's making a statement when doing that. So he's doing intentionally what's not. I mean, he's played football his whole life, so that's his training or whatever you want to do. Like that's how you learn the customs and standards. I was in first grade, and they were like, "Hey, pledge allegiance, stand up, hand over your heart." That's when I got taught it. From there on, it was like I kind of understood it. I didn't have to. I understand. Like I said, I'm in agreement. We're kind of in agreement. I just don't give him a pass on it. I think it's clear that it was intentional. And when we're talking about kneeling, and we're kind of making that comparison to in church, I would say that's a part of those customs. So it's not necessarily the same. If you kneel during the wrong time in church, in the wrong church, they might tell you get the fuck up right now, standing time.
But here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a booklet right here, right? It literally says Air Force instructions, customs and courtesies, right? I have it written out. Where are the customs and courtesies written out that we have to stand for the flag or put our hand over our heart?
Yeah. Are you saying in your?
It's not. So
it's not in your book. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying for the military it is, but where is it written for civilians that you have to do that?
Yeah, I think written is one thing. I think that's a certain bar that you're setting on, and you're saying that it has to be written and you have to like have been like given it directly. But it's just like a social thing. There's plenty of things that we don't have to be told like directly in written form. And we just understand. Like I said, he's even acknowledging that by saying it's a protest. He's saying, I'm not going to do what's expected of me in this scenario. Yeah. How can I do that respectfully? So, I mean, I think he's even acknowledging in this instance that that's his intention 100%. Yeah.
I think the kneeling was better than sitting on the bench. Here's the thing. Even if you are protesting, right, which is totally fine, I think sitting down during anything is very disrespectful. Unless like we're just chilling, right?
Yeah.
When somebody comes, if I'm at work and I'm sitting down and somebody has a question for me, I stand up. That way I look them eye to eye. I'm not being disrespectful. I think the kneeling was the best thing that and I can't remember the gentleman's name. I think he was a major actually. I think that was the best course of action for him to do. And,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah. I agree with it as well. My thing was, see, I got two sides of it. One, he's kneeling. After the guy in the military told him that's better. So I like that. Two,
I like that.
The thing about it, he's having a peaceful protest. He's not physically hurting anyone. I have no problem with that.
Right. Yeah.
The problem where I have a problem, he didn't know where this game was going to go. He didn't have no exit strategy. He didn't have anything. Then he sues the NFL. Then he gets this the book and the little movie where he talk about his slave ship and all this crazy dumb mess. And now he's trying to get back into the NFL. What slave got away from slavery and then wanted to go back? No, that's where I get pissed off at Kaepernick.
I don't think he was. Okay, so it's a little.
Yeah,
it's two sides to the sword of this one. All right, so I feel like.
Brother, can I ask you a quick question? Have you seen any UFOs?
Oh, holy shit! Literally changed the subject,
nah, bro.
Holy fuck.
Nah.
They fake.
But there's two sides of the story on that, right? So I feel like and I get this because I have friends that are biracial, like black and white. I feel like with the Netflix series, he just wanted to highlight how it was to be a mixed black man.
Man, that man sounded like he was born in 1920 in Alabama. Man, I'm 40 years old.
Nah.
And I grew up in
Jim Crow.
Anyway, man, go ahead.
No, because I just watched the video, right, of biracial kids, right? They got black moms, black or white dad, vice versa, and they're talking about how they could pass as being white, but their friends don't know that they black, right? And they're hearing some of the most racist shit ever because that they thinking their friends think that they're white and they can say that. So I think he was trying to highlight what the video I just watched was saying. Like,
did you watch the documentary?
In the movie, yeah, you talking about the documentary with the little kid?
Okay, yeah.
I watched that. And then also, that's the thing with protest. You're right. I agree with you. I feel like he didn't have an exit strategy. I feel like he thought that more people would join in and, you know, come to like
bullshit.
Yeah. Here you go. I mean, I feel like more people would have jumped in. I think that's what it was. That's what he was expecting, but that didn't happen. That didn't come to fruition. Yeah. And then with the slave thing, I mean, yeah, it's a great comparison. Like, what other trades besides sports do we know that, you know, way athlete or way black men, they're reach.
Everybody getting laid. I don't care what race you are. I don't buy it. I'm sorry, cuz I don't. That part of it, I sure don't buy. No, everybody get poked and prodded. Everybody out there getting poked and prodded, and they millionaires. So after they get poked and prodded, they go, they practice, they play games, they play 17 games, 4 to 6, 4 months out the year. They are living life.
But why do they get poked and prodded though?
Everybody does. If it's just a black people,
and also it's what they're attempting to go to do. So they get like tested physically because they want to go be athletes, and they get measured because they want to be athletes.
Now, if it was just black people getting poked and prodded, that's a whole nother ball game. But everybody's getting the same treatment there.
Mexicans, white boys.
So wait, time out.
You see how they did Tom Brady? You see Tom Brady's draft picture? They tried his ass. How they did Mac Jones? Come on, man. He ain't been right since.
Let me ask you a question though.
Yeah. They released that shit.
Only black people slaves. Only black people were slaves.
Only black people what?
No. I'm asking, were only black people slaves?
No,
they weren't. No.
Yeah.
No black. Now, but if you let
the compensation part is where it gets where it gets a little tricky for me. You know what I mean? Like that's where it really. I feel But
the history books tell us basically yes. But if you look deeper into it, then no. Me personally, I believe the black people are already here. Not to get into that.
Well, no, Trav is right though. His point is that us making the point that white people and like other people of different races go through it doesn't discount that it could be slavery. But I mean, we're making the point that it's not like initially we were making the point that it's not singling anybody out, and then to respond to the point that you made, Trav, which is a good point. Like I said, it's the compensation. They're some of the most well paid employees or slaves, whatever the fuck we want to call them. They're one of the best compensated for their time out of any of us. So I mean, there's a bigger conversation. Like, are we all in some way slaves? I guess that's a bigger conversation. But the smallest violin gets pulled out when we start talking about the fucking athletes who are. Yeah. Well, I mean, but I'm saying that's where kind of the logic falls apart when we're talking about the basic, like highest level of compensation. Like I would say employees, I wouldn't say slaves. I would disagree with you. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, they have a lot of financial freedom. They have a lot of social freedom and a lot of social opportunities. So I mean, like those that would not be there for slaves, like a lot of the social aspect and the fact that they are elevated in the social sense also goes against the idea that they're slaves in some ways, because slaves wouldn't have the opportunity to go make money off of their image in other ways and be in commercials and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so like, if we had another conversation, we would probably be on the same page, Trav, if we're talking about regular people who are in like slave positions. But with athletes, that's where,
I'm no slave.
I agree with you 1,000% on that. I think we're diving a little too deep into it. We're
diving deep. Yeah.
He's just saying
on the Kaepernick this much
like getting
you're right,
prodded and stuff like that. That's only comparison.
No, I feel you. Okay, yeah. And he did do that, and that analogy is interesting. He did do that kind of like like it was kind of like an artistic representation of that in the documentary. So I feel you on that and the analogy that he was going for. Yeah. So
No,
yeah,
he didn't. He didn't hit it home though.
But
Pretty
this
terrible.
is what I'm gonna bid y'all to do. I just had to come in, say what's up, say
no, great conversation.
damn Notre Dame lost. Oh yeah, no doubt. Anytime. I'll be back.
Brother, y'all don't want to see us,
So
brother.
I'll be able to join y'all again.
Back down
I
where?
wish we would see y'all this year.
Yeah, I'm in Tampa. I'm not far from y'all, man.
Yeah, I know where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, we definitely got to go catch the FSU Notre Dame game. I know we're going to see you in the bowl game this year, so.
Hey, we're not trying to see y'all.
You're going to be right in the bowl game with us, brother, unfortunately.
Hey man,
Nobody wants to watch this boy.
definitely let us know when you're in tea time. We might have to come on up there, man.
Brother,
It's a lot of things going on in Tampa.
We're on game day like 3 times this year. What do you mean? We're on game day next week too, brother. I don't know, like, going to watch.
Man,
Everybody going to watch.
Okay. Hey, but y'all have a blessed night, man. Chop it up with y'all later.
Yes, sir. Let us know
Yes,
when you're in
sir.
town,
Have a
man.
good one, man.
Absolutely. Peace.
Yep. Hey man, y'all seen it right here on Jake's Open Media, baby. Hey, the show you can call into. Don't call in, baby.
Yeah. You can call
You know
in.
what I'm saying?
You can call in.
Bang, bang, boogie. Yeah.
Wow. We'll have a good conversation. That was great. What else did you want to get into? So we were kind of talking about this. Jada Pinkett. You randomly pulled that up. I thought you were like Deuce was talking about like the most like specific shit in the world, and I thought, okay, you're about to pull something up. I look at it, I'm like, hold a cough, which I was like, obviously is a planet in Star Wars or some shit, and then it says to sit down with Jada Pinkett. I'm like, okay, well, that's
we
not,
got to hear
that's
this.
not helpful.
I was thrown off for a loop. I was like,
that's not
shit
helpful.
to do with what we were talking about. Then I'm like, no, not at all.
No, that's great. You could have made our faces bigger then, Cole. We could have came back to this shit right here. You know what I mean?
I had to bring it up so y'all can hear the interview she had about Will, and I think that's
I heard it, brother. I heard it.
So we about to play it for the people.
Yeah, people gotta know what we're talking about.
Jada really opens up. She opens up about her marriage. I learned some really shocking developments that I was completely unaware of. She was sitting next to Will during that Oscar slap. She has a perspective. People kept asking, why did it happen? How did it happen? She actually weighs in and explains what she saw from her perspective. That's all next Friday on Today, and then we'll have a special later that night at 8, 7 Central.
All right, brother, please pause it. God mercy. God mercy, please stop.
She said,
brother, we're hearing it twice. Holy shit.
You playing it off your phone, brother?
She changed my words. So
There are a lot of surprises. Yeah, conversation. Cannot wait for that. We'll look forward to it.
Anyway, people, I try to bring up y'all.
Listen to that.
Twice. Literally. They get to the bottom of this shit in Israel. If they just put all of them in a room, 24 hours, have that play.
Let's send her coordinates. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we need a common enemy.
But anyway,
holy
man,
shit.
Anybody that was out there defending her, at the end of the day,
I mean, brother.
I don't even know how. At the beginning, maybe I get it, but a couple days later, you had to let that go. You had to let that go for real.
What do you mean, let it go? Let what go?
The defense of her.
There was no defense. There was no defense. There was no defense ever.
It was. I don't think so either. Her 50th birthday party, he tried to throw her a nice little party, and she did it on it bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's getting banged out in the back room.
Yeah, but the thing is,
to go back to
that.
that.
Married, and she said, what I wanted y'all to hear, basically, she said in an interview that they're still married, and she's totally against getting a divorce, basically.
She don't want to be free. That's all. She wants control over him.
You continue to live off his money. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she would probably take half of it, but I don't know, man. I'm even more stressed now than I was when the mess went on, even though it ain't even nothing.
He should have fucked Margaret Robbie. Hopefully, he should have did.
This whole situation just makes you feel bad for Will Smith, man. It gets Will Smith's sympathy the more she talks. So it's kind of a good thing if she loves him. Keep talking because he's gonna be in a Marvel movie next year. I promise. This shit keeps on coming out.
It is actually, you know what I'm saying, when he did the slap, he got banned from the Oscars or whatever it was, supposedly for 10 years. But if she go on this break, then she has the book coming out, so she's going to tell even more on the book, which I believe is going to make her look even worse. And then
when he has a mental fucking breakdown, and he says, "Look, I've been having a mental breakdown for goddamn 10 years. Y'all didn't see me crying for help or whatever." He's back. He's back. Everybody loves him. He's Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson did like way wilder shit. We don't even got to get into it because
he doesn't
you know what I mean.
Brains out, brother.
They got to break him down to build him back up. Basically, what's going to
break
happen?
him down.
You know
break him down. Break him. Break. It's a
break him down any more than what he is. I mean, he's a broken man, brother. He's the Tin Man.
My wild name out your mouth,
bro. And then you had to take away his children from him. Oh, holy shit!
Hey, so what? And then you know what? This stuff was gone. Nobody was thinking about this. And then we you know what I'm saying, they supposedly found
that's exactly why she said what she said. She wants to stir it back up. She wants that shit, you know, being talked about. She's a nasty bitch.
Exactly. They found Tupac's killer, and then now she want to bring herself back in the motherfucking news and in the story of what's going on. And I'm just like,
yeah.
And then your boy Diddy got him. Your boy Diddy had him dead. Did he?
Oh yeah, Diddy. I don't know. I saw something that said that the guy that they arrested said at least that he paid him, but maybe he's full of shit. Who knows?
He's trying to get off. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get off some time.
I ain't gonna get off if he pleads guilty to killing him.
Yeah, he get a lesser sentence if he goes ahead and he gives other. Yeah,
I believe him.
He's gonna get.
Whoever cuts him off anyway.
You can't believe this thug.
A man that changed his name 10 times, and you know what I'm saying, you just can't believe
his testimony's not really credible. I think he's been to prison.
The dude?
Yeah, the O'Keefe or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Keith.
Well, Suge Knight said it wasn't him, supposedly.
Oh, he said he did it. Suge Knight, he must be talking. Never mind, I'm not going to talk crazy about shit.
He probably did it. He was in the car.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was a
cop though. He was a cop, and those cops were doing hits and shit out there. So it's possible.
He probably did it.
Well, one thing with Puff Daddy here in this scenario, he there's also like rumors or whatever the fuck just tales on the internet. I guess I don't even know. I don't know how credible you'd say this, but people that say that he's responsible for Biggie's death. So
I believe it.
Yeah, so that would be wild. In this theoretical scenario where he may have been responsible for both of their deaths, that would have been insane.
I think so. I think that's what really happened.
He would have to die, and I love that he would have to die.
He would have to die.
Yeah, he would.
I don't even believe in that. Well, no, I'm not gonna say he would.
Snoop knew who did it too. I think Snoop know who did it. Just based off some videos I've seen in the past. I don't think Snoop did it, but I think Snoop know who did it.
That's crazy. Huh. Maybe. Maybe that's interesting. It's interesting. It's. I would have never thought, even when I was younger, I would have never thought this was ever going to get solved. By the time I came into like a really good understanding of everything that had happened, I had no expectation any of it would ever be solved for Biggie or Tupac. So it's interesting that even there's a possibility that that's the case.
I thought they had done given up on it. I just thought this was a cold case.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, boom, you start hearing news about the killer.
If you don't find the murderer, they don't want you to find the murderer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's what
dude fucking did an interview like confessing to the shit on Vlad, like a fucking rockhead. I don't believe he did it. Like no one's gonna say I killed the biggest.
Oh, that's where it came from. He did an interview. Everybody know you going Vlad. He trying to get you for something. I don't even know where they're going now.
And then this pussy Vlad is talking about Drake and DJ Vlad and that challenge because they haven't spoke out about fucking Israel. It's like, dude, if you shut your bitch ass up.
Hey, well, I mean, look, he's trying to hold people accountable. We do that for athletes, so I would, hip hop artist or whoever.
That motherfucker's he's not the person to hold anybody accountable. He's a pussy.
He asked.
Sure.
Well, they say
Hey,
I really don't
hold on,
watch the
time
show.
out. This man, if he helped Tupac's killer, go ahead, my man. I'm tripping. Go ahead.
Well, they just say that he asked certain questions to get people locked up in entanglements.
Okay. All right, so he asked them questions, and then they put themselves in entanglements by how they answer. I don't even watch DJ Vlad at all. So I mean, I used to, I used to when I was younger, because he's been around for so long. But yeah, for me, look, if this man did kill Tupac, then he should have been in prison. Fuck him. You know what I mean? He should have been in prison. He killed somebody that was offering something to the world, and yeah. So I mean, I think that if that's what ended up happening to him because of his own words, if he got put in prison because of his own words, and that's on him. Whatever.
Yeah, I agree 100%. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
but
don't know.
hey, anybody out there listening, that one person, don't go on DJ Vlad. If you done did something, you got some stuff in the closet, don't go on the show.
That's fair. That's fair.
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bring him out, and he's gonna give it to the feds.
From a personal standpoint, I completely agree with what you just said. But I'm saying because this guy did that and then got himself put in prison for killing somebody that shouldn't have been killed. You know what I mean? He did. I mean, I don't know. We'd have to hear the story. We'll see if it's justifiable in any way. But
he's not in prison yet.
I'm talking about Tupac.
Trial, brother.
I'm talking about Tupac. No, that's what I'm saying. So he's going to have the chance in America to have a trial of his peers. So we're going to see if there's some way that he could justify this killing. But I mean, for anything that we've heard is that it's a higher type shit. He did it like assassination.
He justified it, brother. He threw.
That's not a justification.
Innocent man under the bus.
That's
not trying to send an innocent man to prison, brother, for the rest of his life. I mean, that's. What
I got a quick question, really quick. I seen on, I think it was TikTok or something. This guy said, "Why do we have a jury of our peers? Why don't they just hire people to be the jury? What y'all think about that?"
Brother, that is the most idiotic fucking.
I mean, they pay you though. So is that kind of like what you're doing? And also, it's a civil service.
Like, that's your job every day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you go to different states.
Hell no.
That is fucking crazy.
Hell no.
I want to pick random motherfuckers for the food.
Random as fuck.
Know nothing about nothing to be my fucking dog.
Well, this is the thing. This is the thing. Also, well, no, but this is the thing. Let's be clear. I don't know if y'all have ever been selected for jury duty. So look, they pull a bunch of people, and then your lawyers get to talk to them and do jury selection and find out people that wouldn't have, whoever's going to be the fairest people possible. Yeah, theoretically, but then also they're like, actually, that person's going to be on the side of my candidate. But whatever. I learned that Okay. I haven't seen Suits. But Deuce has been telling me to watch it and stop bullshitting. So I got to.
My wife and I, we binge watched it for about a month or so.
Okay.
It's like 9 seasons.
Hey, Meghan Markle.
That shit crack though, right? That shit crack, huh?
Oh yeah,
Meghan Markle got a prince out of that show, man. Come on, let's talk about it.
Yeah. That was dope. It was dope. Now I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so I don't know if it's Game of Thrones dope, but it was dope.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not.
And I will say towards the end, like the last season and a half, it was like, okay, yeah, y'all need to go and end this.
Yeah, you love that with the show where you're like, just fucking end this shit already. I'm done with it. Game of Thrones was kind of like that a little. Well, it wasn't that you wanted it to be over, just how they went about ending it was shitty. So yeah, definitely Game of Thrones got shitty at the end. But damn, what were we talking about? Okay, you got to bring it back, brother.
No, we're talking about
They had time. They had time to redeem themselves with Game of Thrones.
I meant Vlad, basically.
With this Jon Snow series. Yeah, Vlad's a pussy though.
House of Dragons was fire.
Talk about anybody. House of Dragons was fire.
Hey, I need an apology from both of you guys though.
All right. Let's hear what's about.
Oh yeah, James, you remember that?
Those are a dime and a dozen, brother.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. The couch, the heavy ass couch. I had to move. He needs some help moving it. He told me it was heavy. He didn't tell me it was heavy, but god damn, it's just like fucking coughing.
But hey, y'all owe me an apology though, bro.
I owe you an apology, but you just showed me a couch. You owe me a thank you, motherfucker. I don't even understand. That's what you should have showed me that. I don't even understand. You tell me I owe you an apology, then show me a favor. What the fuck? Holy moly. Okay.
I both of y'all apology though.
Okay. All right. Well, let's hear.
So 3-1, baby. 3-1.
Okay, Buccaneers. All right. I'm still wondering what the couch had to do with that. Completely confused still by that.
3-1, baby.
Yeah,
Oh, they ain't gonna win the game. I got them going 1-17 or 1-16.
Oh Lord.
Stop it.
Okay. Why
What
the
I
fuck
told
did you
y'all.
show the couch?
Hey.
Now I'm confused, and that's all I can think about. Why was the couch showing?
I gotta throw you off your game, cuz.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, 3-1.
Baby.
Look,
It's weird because I apologized already.
Also, I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to say your team's going to fall apart, and it's obvious that it's going to fall apart. Y'all just had your bye week, so now you got a long ass season with Baker Mayfield.
Dude, we might go.
Yeah,
we might only lose 6 games. So
I probably didn't say. I probably said they couldn't be 3-1. I'll say that, but I know what I said. No, but hold up. But I
didn't say we were gonna lose to Minnesota.
Okay, but listen, I know what I definitely also said, which is, and I stand by, which is y'all are going to lose your division. There's a lot of teams looking good in your division right now. The only team that looks trash is the Panthers. Like, to be honest with you, the Falcons, Saints record, they might be 3-1. We need to pull it up. If they're not 3-1, then they're 2-2. And I know that the Falcons are 2-2. So I mean, they're right behind your heels. They're not getting smoked, bro. And then the Falcons look good. The Falcons defense looks good. Trust me on that.
He's a rookie, second-year quarterback, whatever.
Okay, second-year quarterback. You'll see. Okay, you're gonna see him. You're definitely gonna see him.
No, he's pretty trash. I mean, the defense is great.
The defense is good.
Great.
The defense
Kyle's
looks
great.
Drake London,
man.
But
we got everybody.
Okay, you might got everybody. What's the Saints record? Because I'm not 100% sure on there.
I'm about to bring it up.
Okay.
I'm about to bring it up, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I still think the Saints and the Falcons finish ahead of you in the division. Honestly,
the Saints, stop it.
I'm not even trying to hate. Like, I think both of them finish ahead of you.
I said, yeah, my bad.
All right.
I do think the Saints probably beat you. Alvin Kamara looks good.
We already beat them once, though. I said it's a division game we can split. That's what I said.
You beat them without
Interesting.
It's fine. Well, no, it doesn't matter. It's a split if they beat us. Huh?
Hey,
well, who the hell we lost?
Yeah, we need to see your schedule too.
Huh?
We need to see y'all schedule. I don't remember who y'all beat. I see two other teams. I see two other teams that have 3 wins as well. What are you talking about right now? Like, it's not like you're running off this division right now. I'll give you the 3-1. I probably did say when you said 3-1. I probably said, hell no, that's not it. That's not even going to happen.
I definitely said 3-1.
Okay, and I believe you. And I'm saying I probably did say that's not going to happen. But at the same time, I know for sure.
On my side till you got on.
Okay.
There.
I think y'all are still fucked, to be honest. Like, let's be clear. I want to see your schedule and like who you've played, and then I think the Falcons are for real. After seeing them play, I feel even better about it. If you've watched their games, they have weapons. Their defense is like on the level of elite. Like, they might be right below elite, but they get after it, bro. I'm telling you. And then the Saints. I mean, I've only watched 2 of their games. The last game they looked good. The game I watched before, they looked like dog shit, and I was a little bit like, okay, hold on. But last week, yeah, Alvin Kamara makes a big difference, and them just getting a rhythm. They have a new fucking quarterback. Like, he's getting and he's slinging that thing a little bit. Last week they balled out, and Chris Olave didn't even do much. Didn't even really do much. They were still balling. Oh shit. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see when they're running against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and how they contain Chris Olave.
He did drop a couple passes, so I was kind of like, this fucking pussy.
What's this?
He needs to go learn from Tony Toe Tap.
Holy shit! What this is what you bring up for real? This is the oh my lord!
Yeah, brother. What is it? What is fucking?
I've never seen this website. I've never seen this website in my life.
What does that
Holy
matter?
Shit! I can't even read the schedule.
Colors.
Yeah.
It's like my son's color book, bro. Like, what are we doing?
I literally cannot read what's in front of me right now. Like, Jesus.
Why you can't read
You're gonna give me epilepsy, brother.
Yeah, it's just hard to read on this site. I'm just keeping it real. There you go. Maybe zoom in a little bit.
That shit, yeah, there we go.
There you go. Oh my God. So the Lions, damn. Yeah, George's gonna fuck y'all up. Hey, and they're gonna tenderize you up for Atlanta to come through and just fucking tap that ass one more time, and then the Bills, they're gonna put the fucking nail in the coffin, and they're gonna turn you into a three and 4 team. Okay, let's hear it.
I got us losing to the Lions.
Okay, scared. I can tell you're scared. First off, right off the bat, I can tell you're scared because if my team was ever playing the Detroit Lions, I'm gonna pick them. Obviously, like what the fuck? So it's like I already know the Lions are good.
LeBron James fans.
No, bro, but the Lions are good. But I'm saying if you feel like your team is legitimately good, then that's a game that they could win 100%.
But you got to remember what I said. Though. I said our schedule was favorable.
Coming off a bye week. Coming off a bye week, they're going to lose to the Detroit Lions. This man's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan.
I said,
holy shit.
Our schedule was favorable. So,
okay, but you got them losing. Okay,
losing to Detroit, beating Atlanta, losing to the Bills. So that makes us 6-3 right now.
Okay.
Beating Houston, beating the Texans. That's 6. That's 8-3.
Okay, you said beating beating the Houston's, then you said beating Texans. By the way, so what the fuck? You meant Titans, but it's fine. Now I'm just shitting on you because this whole thing you're running down is bullshit and lies.
So right now we 8-3. We lose to the 49ers. We 8-4. We're gonna beat the Colts. We're gonna beat the Panthers. We're gonna beat Atlanta again. We're gonna beat Green Bay, and we're gonna beat Jacksonville. We're gonna beat New Orleans, and we're gonna beat Carolina. But we will lose one of them games. I don't know which one.
That's great optimism, brother.
The division game we might lose 2, so we'll have 6 L's.
You're losing out on games.
When you go to the Green Bay Packers, when you go to the Green Bay Packers for real, you're probably gonna lose that game. You're definitely gonna lose one of the Falcons games. You're gonna get fucked up by the 49ers. Who knows who's even gonna make it to Indianapolis to play the Colts after that game? For fuck's sake.
That's November. It depends on how cold it is. I said we was gonna lose 2 division games. So
Jacksonville Jaguars, they're gonna fuck you right in the ass. New Orleans,
they're gonna bend y'all over.
They're gonna put a hurting on you.
My boy Baker Mayfield is playing for his career, not his job, his career. And Todd Bowles is coaching for his career, not their jobs. They're coaching for their career.
I love it. I know the inflection you have.
He just lost,
love
so he's not helping.
What?
Buns, why? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I can't wait to the dark days. That's all I can say. I cannot wait to the dark days, brother. And it's gonna get dark. It's gonna get dark. I'm gonna be there to support you, but we're gonna have to laugh about it a little bit.
No, I mean, San Francisco's gonna tell us.
Like the bond said, 0 dark 30, brother. 0 dark 30.
After that 49ers game, brother, you have no idea who the fuck's showing up. I'm telling you, to Indianapolis. So it's like, just know that, but that's fine. 49ers game's gonna be interesting.
We could lose to Indianapolis only because it's November 26th. It depends on how cold it is up there.
Bro, they play in they play inside. Yeah, it's not.
Oh yeah, we got that.
You're
that's
definitely
cupcake.
losing to Houston too. CJ Stroud's looking at that on his schedule. Like,
that's cupcake.
Yeah, he's like, that's one for me to go crazy on.
Cupcake.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, but I think that division is gonna be competitive. I don't think because your schedules are going to be similar too. So all these shitty teams that you're like, this is a cupcake, the Falcons are going to play them as well at some point.
But they're
it's sort of the Saints. Yeah, well, we'll see because I think the Falcons are the Saints.
Hey, they put Jameis Winston in there. What happened? INT interception.
That's what Jameis does, brother. That's what Jameis does. I don't know what you want him to do. What else did you expect from him?
Man. Hey, man.
What did they put in there?
Get off my chest, man.
He said Jameis Winston. Yeah. Jameis Winston's not back there right now, so you need to know that. Prepare for that.
Derek Carr. He's back there.
Yeah.
He's going to dice stuff like Tom Brady.
He actually is probably
Derek Carr going to do this and do that. He ain't did shit all year.
What the fuck are you talking about? Pull up his last game. I'd like to see the stats from his last game because I think he's kind of, like I said, they're getting in the flow of things. They just got Kamara back. Him and Michael Thomas, they're doing all right. Michael Thomas is the first time he's played in fucking 3 years, and he produces every game. Like 5 catches at least, 50 yards or something. Yeah, he's been hurt. He's been hurt. Who the fuck knows? He's been playing for the Bucs. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's right.
Running from my dog.
Yeah. No, brother, I don't think that's what happened.
Yeah.
But I
Man,
do.
don't be mad at me. Telling the truth.
I do think y'all have a chance though. You guys definitely have a chance with your schedule, and I just don't have faith in you guys actually
I didn't say we was gonna
being
do nothing in
consistent.
the playoffs.
Hey,
I
what's it
just
say, man? I'm
said
trying to see it. Like I said, I can't. It's kind of a little bit harder for your boy to. Okay, so 69%, 300 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Yeah, I mean that's pretty all right. 300 yards. I mean you don't want him to throw the interception, but 66% is pretty good. And then 300 yards is
96 rating.
great. Yeah, 90.
I got
Yeah.
4 TDs on the season. Stop it.
Well, one of these games he got hurt, like you said, so he went out. That might have been the Bucks. You know, he got hurt
I mean,
with the Bucks.
yeah, we put that pressure on and Vita, whatever his name
Yeah.
is, sat up
Oh,
62%.
all right.
Put that pressure on him, huh?
Yeah, all right. Well, whatever that means for you, brother. And
That
then
means
the
he'll come out and
Patriots.
tap y'all real hard the second time around.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to pull up their schedule real quick? I mean, I want to let you go. I know you said that you had an hour to rock, so I know that we're at your time. So I want to be conscious of that. But I am curious. Like, I'm sure their schedule is going to look similar to yours. So
I gotta show you something else first, though, Cole.
okay, go ahead. If you have something else to show. Hey, by the way, that was a good question, and I did think about the UFO thing when we had Trav from the Air Force on here. I just didn't want to change the subject, but I did think about that. I was like, that would be a great thing to ask. And then when you asked, I was like, fucking perfect question. But right when he was about to like talk about something completely different.
But you know it's crazy. I couldn't
Gotta
hear
ask
what
about
you
them
were saying
planes
at the
stuck in the
time.
air
My
too.
fucking Wi-Fi was fucking up, so it was like going in and
Oh,
out. So when I finally came back in, I was like, I gotta ask because I know he's gonna
yeah.
I'm
Great
like,
question
fuck
though.
it.
No, it was great.
I just had to shoot
That
it. I'm like, oh brother, UFOs.
yeah,
Why I can fucking hear you?
yeah. That was the question
Hey,
though. 100%. That was the
7 to
question
2,
asked.
cuz.
Yeah,
He
7 to
laughed
2,
though.
cuz.
He probably does see UFOs, bro.
Huh?
yeah. Well, and
Ain't no
how he answered,
UFOs ain't real. He ain't seen no. He
how
said
he
no.
answered. No, how he answered was like, "Don't ask me that. I don't want to get killed." Like they might have sent out a little like fucking memo through the. He might have got a little email in his fucking military
Even
email. You know what I'm
UFOs
saying? Like,
ain't real.
hey, anybody
Real
say
quick.
anything about anybody say anything about UFOs? You don't know shit. 100%. We never talk about that. We don't even know
7
that. They're EAPs now or whatever the fuck they call them.
7 and 2. Oh,
Hey, I will say I gotta salute him. Baker Mayfield did dice up the Saints, so there's that. And that was at New Orleans, so that was their
Damn.
chance to really,
Do a pick
you
too,
know,
but yeah, he looked.
they did
I
throw
mean,
it.
yeah.
Almost
7 and
80%
2
completion
against 4
percentage.
and 2. Mm.
You heard me though? Almost 80% completion percentage. That's crazy. What was that? Okay.
That is fucking nuts.
Carr
That's
had
crazy.
4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. My boy Makerfield got Makerfield.
Makerfield? Yeah, I like that though. No,
Jesus Christ.
He got
That
he's
actually
7 and 2.
sounds better.
that's fire. Yeah, he
Yeah,
makes it happen.
Makerfield.
Yeah, he makes it
That's his
happen.
new nickname, cuz. Baker Makerfield.
If you're watching it, hire us, Cole. We'll get you right, man. Trust me. I mean,
Yeah,
Kent
because your
will.
advertising sucks.
Yeah.
Get off that
Yeah.
State Farm shit.
I think Baker Mayfield, look, he's looked good. I don't I mean, I just don't think that they're gonna finish ahead of New Orleans at the end of the day. I think New Orleans looks pretty good. And then I've watched more of the Falcons, and I think their defense. I'm just really impressed with their defense, honestly. Like AJ Terrell has looked really nice this year.
Yeah, I thought he was fucking gonna be trash. He didn't
No,
know.
yeah, no, he's looked really good. So,
Wow,
yeah,
too. He looked good the last 2 years. Surprised.
yeah, facts. So we'll just see. I'm interested to see y'all play that. I'm interested to see you guys play the Saints again. I think it does go in your guys' favor though that you went over and you got over on them in New Orleans because that's one of the toughest places to play in the league. So next time they're definitely going to come in that game, really want in that game, but they're going to have to come to Tampa Bay to get it. So that definitely goes in your favor. So now I'm really intrigued with that. I think that's going to be one
They're
of the
gonna be
main.
on your head tops. They're gonna be on your ass, boy.
You think so? But they do, like I said, they do got to go to Tampa to do it. So I think that's going to be interesting. So, all right.
Brother, can you scroll down for me, brother?
Where are these fucking websites that you go to, man? Like you could have went somewhere. You could have went somewhere. They could have told us like what the score was to each of these fucking games that have already been played. Did they win? Did they lose? Like, you know what I mean?
Like, God, but I was just like,
holy shit. This man brought us. Okay, you found the fucking screenshot of a pamphlet of the what's that called? You found the program. You got the program for the year. Great. All right.
I'm going to send you and Paul the links to ESPN, brother.
Oh shit, he went back to this fucking place. Oh, all right, fine. We can wrap it.
Links, brother.
Why are you avoiding that? I'm confused by it. What NFL would suffice. Shit, CBS, this is better. I'm sure they better have the fucking results. If they don't, I'm flipping shit. Holy God!
Poor at this point, they don't have analysts.
Oh, they do. Yeah, damn.
Maybe they do have analysts still.
Okay, I think they do. So who is this? This is the Saints.
Brother, can you zoom it out a little bit, brother? No, never. That's good. That's good.
All right, so yeah, we got the Green Bay game. Holy shit!
Hold on, bro. What you doing? I was joking. I apologize.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Holy shit! Yeah, okay. They dropped 34 on New England. Look, they dropped 34 on New England and shut them out last week. Holy shit!
Oh, the Saints are about to fuck everybody up.
Except for New England and the Bucks beat them 26-9, cuz all the other games.
Yeah. Well, how much of that game? Yeah, it was Derek Carr there. I don't even know. Did he get hurt?
I don't think so.
No, don't even worry about it. So, all right. So look, they got the Texans. That'll be an interesting game. I think everybody that plays them is going to have an interesting game because C.J. Stroud does look good. Jacksonville.
And
I can see
Will Anderson looks like a fucking demon.
Yeah.
He plays himself for the Giants.
You said what?
Will Anderson looks like the best pick from fucking Von Miller.
And I don't think we play the Rams either.
Damn. So, okay, they get the Giants, so they get a fucking layup on their schedule that you guys don't get. That's good to know.
The Giants going to be good by then because Tyrod Taylor going to be playing.
Oh,
shit.
God.
Yeah, if Tyrod's playing, that team might be something for real.
Fuck no.
I don't know, bro. Tyrod's actually looked good the last 2 years. He just hasn't been able to get getting fucking punctured.
Did you see him last week? Because I watched his actual possessions from last week. So when he got the opportunity last week, because Daniel Jones went out. I don't know if he.
No, don't even say that, cuz, because what did you say?
It's
you
true.
Just said that
he did.
Derek Carr. Oh, he got to get used to the offense and all that. Tyrod Taylor got to get used to the offense too.
Tyrod Taylor has been, though, for however many games, and he stepped in. And usually, and I know you guys will probably agree with me, a lot of times, even if you have a shitty backup, if you throw them in and a team hasn't prepared to play them, it's insane to see how well those players can play a lot of the time.
Cooper Rush.
Put in those situations. Like, players literally, it blows my mind because these are like some of the best athletes in the world. I'm like, how can you not adjust to this motherfucker? But you put like the Ryan Fitzpatrick in the second quarter or some shit like that, and he goes crazy for the rest of the game because for whatever reason the team just isn't able to. If they don't have a good defensive coordinator, maybe or something like that, they're not able to adjust their game plan on the fly. But
Cooper Rush
yeah, so.
For Dallas.
When he went in, it's not that I have anything against Tyrod Taylor. I've liked his game in the past, but when he went in, I did expect to see something more, and I didn't. He fumbled the ball, I believe, taking a hit, and just wasn't really getting anywhere with his legs. They did a great job defending him. Maybe. I mean, the man did have his his lung punctured by a syringe or some shit.
And then he some other shit the other year. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, the first time they benched him for Baker, for no reason, if you ask me.
Well, he got hurt.
Wasn't it because they fucking drafted Baker? Give me a break. What are you talking about?
But still, if you're playing good, then you're supposed to go to that bench.
I mean, honestly,
Baker was the first overall pick. Baker was the first overall pick. Of course, they were going to fucking play him. But I mean, I feel you. They had the benefit of having actually a decent quarterback. But if you draft that guy first overall, especially, you probably expect him to be like really special. And I think maybe that's where a lot of Baker hate comes from. And when you're talking Kit to me and you're like defending him, I think that maybe that's where your point has a lot of validity because you maybe like if Baker was drafted late first round, he may still be on the team that drafted him. Yeah, like is he as productive as like a Dak Prescott? Yeah, I mean probably so, I guess. But when you draft a guy first overall, there's such high expectations, and also some of the high profile players that he played with, and it just didn't work, and those players regressed. It shakes a lot of people's confidence in Baker Mayfield, maybe unjustly, to be honest, if I'm just kind of looking at it that way.
OBJ, boy, ruined his career.
Well, and Jarvis Landry, after OBJ came there, went to shit. A lot of guys. Amari Cooper struggled to get going with him, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm right on that.
Baker just couldn't get right, man, in Cleveland. But not a lot of people can. Shit, Deshaun Watson ain't looked the same since he's been in Cleveland.
That's true. That's very true. And I actually expected him to do
something. To shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, 100%. I expected. Well, like during that time, that was something. Yeah, I was very interested in making that trade for Deshaun Watson, just from what I knew that he could do previously. And I think if he was, I think not at this point. No. Because I think this was before even last season when we were having that situation, and the debate was always, in my mind, like best case scenario for Tua, if we develop him as much as possible, he ends up being like as good of a quarterback as Deshaun Watson is right now today. So make the move. Now I don't think that's the case. I think Deshaun Watson had to be out of football for a year or 2 years, however long it was, and we have put in the time to develop Tua, and we have a system that works for him. So now it wouldn't make sense because we're not even talking about the same player. It's just now we have to figure out if we're going to re-sign Tua. As long as he can stay healthy, I think that's
take him.
That's a definitely.
I might still having a dual threat quarterback. And
interesting. Well, yeah, I wouldn't because I'm just seeing right now it doesn't look good in Cleveland at all. So
I don't know how in the hell he can be mad in Cleveland when them people don't pay him all this money after he's been out 2 years, going through all the crap.
Yeah,
he don't went
guaranteed, 100% guaranteed, 100% guaranteed contract.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
After that, the shit he went through, 2 years out of football, the stuff he went through, and then gave him a 100% guaranteed contract. Man, shut up and go play ball, man. Go play ball.
Yeah. Man. Well, even with Nick Chubb though, that's where I really had an issue. Like he had a top 3 running back, and in that kind of, the other support as well. But I'm just saying, like the Nick Chubb support. Now I give him a little bit of a pass because I see kind of like Nick Chubb not being in the offense is a huge deal, like taking away the entire running game. But previous to that, even last year and the beginning of this year, he still looked like shit with like that kind of threat on the opposite end of the offense. Like that's kind of wild.
They should trade for.
Well, they have Hunt. They have Kareem Hunt now. They re-signed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I think was stupid as fuck for him. I have no idea. That makes no sense. But they already fucking tried your ass one time and signed you, and was like, yeah, we're never gonna have you fucking play. Enjoy the check. No, I'll give you that. Enjoy the check. But yeah, they didn't utilize him to his fullest extent before. Now it's just more years. You're an older running back, and you're willing Kareem Hunt, and now you're putting
somewhere. Because these running backs, they just let them fall out the league, basically.
For what he signed, though, I'm sure that another team would have given him an opportunity for what he signed for bullshit. So I think he would have had another opportunity with a team that maybe would have. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe Cleveland's going to treat it differently because Nick Chubb is hurt. So we'll see. They're not going to have the same level of commitment to Jerome Ford. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel you. I feel like it was kind of interesting move. Interesting business,
and you saw how they utilized him. Exactly. And you saw how they utilized him. I don't know. I don't see how, as an older running back, you have to take advantage of this time. This is a cash-in year. You need to go for 1,000 yards this year, so then maybe you can cash in next year. He wasn't going to go crazy. He wasn't going to get a crazy check anywhere he went. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, I wonder how they actually look at the running back position. Are they really looking at 1,000 yards? Because most teams now have 2 running backs, all this crazy stuff. I wonder what's the criteria now, because even for the Hall of Fame,
1,000
what's the
yards.
criteria?
1,000 yards is a huge threshold when you're thinking, do you have a number one back? Even those running backs that have committees, a lot of them have a single back that still crosses the 1,000
More
yards.
dominant, yes.
So yeah, so when crosses I'm saying for us thinking of that as a threshold, that is a good threshold for running backs. To say,
Well,
are they correct?
so you think it's still a good threshold, even
I
adding
think so.
one game to the
I
season?
think no, but I think so. But I think now, because how the game's evolved, you have to take into consideration play styles. So there's some running backs you want to take into consideration their receiving yards, and maybe that gets closer to 1,000, and that's how they contribute. Like Alvin Kamara, a lot of years is below 1,000 yards in rushing yards, but he has more receiving yards than a typical running back might have. Like 400 receiving yards, 500. Yeah.
So think about it. Back in the day, you that was a Marshall Faulk thing. So
I would say,
are they going to be
passing,
compared to
catching
Marshall
running backs
Faulk?
are better.
Say what now?
I would say like Travis Etienne, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, dual threat, can play all
That's the
three,
running back
all
of
three
the season.
down.
Those guys are going to run for 1,000 yards though. Those guys are going to run for 1,000.
And they're also going to give you like 500 yards in receiving yards. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's possible, but we're saying like maybe you're agreeing with me on the threshold of 1,000 yards being a good mark for a really good running back in the NFL.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't know.
I think Kareem Hunt won't give you like 500 yards plus receiving, but he might be able to give you 200, 300, and then 1,000 yards rushing. You know?
I mean, for me, it's hard to go. It's hard to go against 1,000 yards because they actually added one game to the season. So,
great point. I forget about that all the time. That's a great point.
I don't know. Like if we still had 16 games and all these running backs everywhere, I don't know. Like, what's the criteria now? What are we looking for to get in the Hall of Fame? You know what I mean? From the running back position, even the wide receiver position.
I think Hall of Fame, you're kind of changing the conversation a little bit, because like Kareem Hunt, I don't know that what his goals were going, at least what I thought his goals going into this year were.
Just get paid.
It's not Hall of Fame. He's not thinking like, hey, this year I need to make a statement for the Hall of Fame. He's thinking I need to make a statement for a team to want to commit to me long term, get paid, and then give me maybe then 3 or 4 years to really make my case. Maybe that's then the conversation. But this year, I think the Hall of Fame, that's a whole different criteria. Definitely, I think 1,000 yards for a running back to get into the Hall of Fame, like, you would need to do that several times in your career. I think
he's not, his Hall of Fame threshold is that window's gone at this point.
Well, yeah.
In his career, he's not. He will never scratch a Hall of Fame, unless he has like a Frank Gore kind of career. But he's
that's
an
an interesting comparison. Yeah,
he's a good back. I like him. I hope they utilize him well. Get Isaiah Ford off the field. He's a bum. Yeah. That's what I got to
fair enough. Fair enough. So Isaiah Ford, or I think you might be talking about Jerome Ford.
Yeah, Jerome Ford, actually. I think Isaiah Ford's probably a bum too, though.
Well, but it also, that's like maybe the biggest fuck you to even say his name wrong, and then give him a Israelite name. Call him Isaiah.
You literally put up. That's funny. You literally put up like Hall of Fame numbers. What are we doing?
No. I'm pulling up Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Running back Hall of Famers. This Terrell Davis crap.
I'm sure there's barely any.
Both of them need to be out of there.
I'm sure almost all of the running backs, especially now. You made a good point. The game has evolved, so I think we'll look at this list in 10 years and maybe see more running backs that didn't crack 1,000 that are in the Hall of Fame. But right now, if you look at it, almost all of these guys are going to have cracked 1,000 yards. Even O.J. Simpson, this is a wild thing that I learned. I didn't know this. I learned a couple years ago. I like to bring it up because it's wild. In like a 13-game season, he cracked 2,000 yards. So now it's like nobody ever does that on a 16-game season or even a 17-game season. Now he did that shit in like a 13-game season. That's wild to me. 2,000 yards.
Might have been a 14. I don't think we ever
might have been 14
or 12,
right.
12 or 14.
Yeah, either way, you get the point. When the schedule was shorter, he ran for 2,000 yards. Now it's like that's a career milestone for guys in 16 games, in 17 games.
Hey,
That's
Barry
yeah. Go
Sanders
ahead.
number 3 with 10 years.
No, oh, number 3 in rushing, like yards.
Yeah, in 10 years.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah, that's wild. Well,
And
that's
way
that's
below
his
Walter.
bad for not continuing.
Well, I guess them boys didn't want to let him go. Like they want to let Calvin Johnson go, but then they let Matt Stafford go. They racist.
Man, you're running great. Why you want to go somewhere? You're already running great, brother. Like, what the fuck? Why are we going anywhere? That's probably what they were saying.
If he would have had that line, it's always been an
Yeah,
argument. If he
but
would have had
here,
the
but
same
here we
line
go. Yeah,
that
yeah.
Emmitt Smith had, he probably would have
Oh
killed
Lord.
all the numbers.
Yeah. Look, let's not do the Emmitt Smith slander. Man's the beacon of longevity. That's what it looks like to
I like
fucking put
Emmitt
your
Smith.
body on the line.
I like Emmitt
Yeah.
Smith. The Cowboys fan
Yeah.
like
Hey, when his knees started to hurt, he wasn't fucking going. Bro, his team didn't want him. He said, "Fuck it, I love this game. I'm going to the Arizona Cardinals." Like, come on. He ain't run from that. Barry Sanders. What the fuck?
there we go. That's
Yeah.
right.
Barry Sanders should have took their ass to court. Fucking, what the fuck are we even talking about?
What he's
Walter Payton, the man's an animal.
I think that's your guy right there, Marshall Faulk. Still had 12,000 yards. Got to be more careful.
Oh yeah.
Might not be Marshall. I think it's gonna be Terrell Davis. Yeah, that's
What are
it.
you talking about?
7,000 yards. Yeah, that's the
under 10,000 yards.
That's the bar now.
Yeah. Well, look, I think like you like to shit on Terrell Davis. We've had this debate on here, so I don't even know.
Player. He just didn't play long enough.
Bro, sometimes you can reward people for like large amounts of greatness in a short period of time.
Put his shoes
Sure,
in
where
the
else
Hall
you
of
put
Fame.
him? Where,
Put his pass
put his
in the Hall of
shoes in
Fame.
the Hall of Fame.
Hey,
Holy shit!
That's what they did.
Stop it. To Cadillac fucking Williams. That's not Terrell Davis, brother.
Hey.
He didn't win shit. Cadillac didn't win shit. What are you even bringing him up for?
He shouldn't be in the Hall
Like,
of Fame.
what the fuck? Brother, of course. All right, of course he should be in the Hall of Fame.
No.
Of course he should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
No. Maybe if he played in the 80s.
I can't believe you brought up fucking this motherfucker with gloves in the Hall of Fame named Cadillac Williams. Like that. That's supposed to be. What's that mean to me? Like, of course he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. He didn't win shit.
No, he shouldn't be in the Hall of
What
Fame.
the fuck? This man ran for 2,000 yards, was a fucking Super Bowl MVP on the same team as John Elway. Please stop it. John Elway couldn't win shit until Terrell Davis went, and then they said, go ahead and make a bus. Go ahead and make a bust of him because we can't tell the story without him. Like, come on.
No. It doesn't matter.
The man went blind in the backfield. He went blind. Oh my God.
He went blind for a couple plays.
I can't. Bro, you're disrespecting the game right now. You're disrespecting the game. That's all I'm saying.
No. Cool.
Yeah.
No, cool. How about Marshawn Lynch? Should he be in the Hall of Fame? Should he make it?
Marshawn Lynch? I don't know. Let's look at his numbers. Over 10,000 yards? Shit, yeah. Go ahead and give Marshawn a jacket. I'm not playing. Yeah. Give it to him. You thought you were going to get me with Marshawn Lynch? Yeah, give him a jacket. Yeah, give him a fucking jacket. I think Marshawn Lynch should be in there. Goddamn. Give me somebody else.
Your cousin,
holy shit.
Leroy Kelly, 7,000 yards. But
I don't know the man.
That was in the 60s.
I don't know the man. He didn't affect the game the same way. Come on.
That was in the 60s.
He didn't affect the game the same way. Let's go ahead and talk about somebody else. No, Leroy, I don't know you.
Roger Craig ain't in the Hall of Fame.
Holy shit! All right, well look, maybe Roger Craig. He's not in the Hall of Fame. Is he not?
No, he's not. If you
maybe he should be. I'm not gonna say
boy in the Hall of Fame. Roger Craig, damn sure enough, should be in the Hall of Fame. He transitioned.
I might agree with that. So now you're making a point. Now I'm gonna agree with you. Now you look crazy. Yeah. Okay. Roger Craig probably should be in the Hall of Fame.
In the Hall of Fame, Cole.
Yeah. Jerome Bettis, is he in the Hall of Fame? He definitely should be.
Yeah, he is.
Stop playing. Okay. Yeah.
He told his children don't mess up the last name.
This man, they got Cookie Gilchrist. All right, yeah. I mean, we can talk about that. I'm fine to talk about that. Yeah. Sean Alexander not in the Hall of Fame? I'm a little surprised by that one. Sean Alexander. Yeah. I mean, you go ahead and give Sean Alexander that jacket before you give fucking Tiki a jacket. Okay, so you just gonna move past Tiki. You just gonna go ahead and move past Tiki's ass. Listen,
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, we were talking about Sean Alexander. Sean Alexander's sitting on Tiki Barber for real. Look, he might have a little bit more yards, but I'm saying as an impact on the game, Sean Alexander don't shit on him.
no, he had two or three nice, super nice seasons.
And he's an MVP, brother, of the fucking league.
Let me see.
Look at 100 touchdowns. I think he might have the record for most rushing touchdowns in a season. That's what I'm saying. These things matter to me. These details make people Hall of Famers a little bit. Fucking Terrell, like the motherfucker. Come on, man.
Yeah, he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. No,
Bro, 2,000 yards, Super Bowl MVP, won the shit for John Elway. Literally went blind in the backfield. You can't tell the story of the fucking league of that year without talking about like 100%. He's one of the main pieces. Like I think it's fair to say.
He went blind. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
No, it's not that he went blind. It's that the story of the league, the legacy.
Run to the left with your eyes closed. That's what he did.
Run to the left.
What are those all pros?
Pro Bowls, All Pros. I don't know what ST is.
Priest Home has 3 All Pros.
Priest Home was going fucking nuts for a minute, brother. You probably remember that.
Oh, yeah.
He was going crazy. He was the man.
One of my favorite players. I didn't know he was a first team All Pro like 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, Lewis got a Super Bowl. He ain't in the thing.
Well, you got to look at their All Pros, bro. Look at their All Pros, their Pro Bowls. I mean,
oh man, Jamal. He had a 2,000-yard season.
Who, Jamal?
Yes. Corey Dillon.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you got to think about the guys who were first ballot Hall of Famers. They got way more yards than that. You know, more production.
Who got way more yards? I'm at 10,000. You know, them upper echelon right there. 13,
so you think 10,000 for a back should be the rate to get you into the Hall of Fame?
At this point in their career, hell, it might be 9,000. I mean, in this point in football, Marshall Faulk in there, 12,000. So I'm pretty sure Marshall Faulk was the first ballot. Adrian Peterson got to be going. Adrian Peterson gonna be 1, 2, 3.
Average Hall of Fame running back.
He's gonna be the 4th.
Has almost 11,000 yards.
Is Frank going to Hall of Fame? 16,000 yards. He's gonna be.
No, highlight the average Hall of Fame running back part right there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go down underneath Marshall Faulk.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it says average Hall of Fame running back. So those are the stats of an average Hall of Fame running back.
6 Pro
Bowls, 3 All Pros, and 1 championship.
What's ST?
I don't know what ST is. Seasons, maybe?
They took this out.
Well, that's from year to year, so it's just saying average of the running backs in the Hall of Fame. So it's 10,000 yards.
So 11,000 yards, basically.
11,000 is the average. 86. What is that at the top there? I can't see it.
86 TDs, and I guess a long run.
76 yards. All right. I mean, if you're going by that metric, I mean, a lot of those running backs you were talking about don't meet the requirements.
No, they don't. But Frank Gore does.
Frank Gore will make it.
Edgerrin James, Thurman Thomas. Is Jump Thurman Thomas? He's Hall of Fame, man.
Terrell Davis.
Sean McCoy, 11,000 yards, 73 touchdowns, 75 long. 6 Pro Bowls, I think. Yep, 6 Pro Bowls.
How many All Pros?
2.
Ooh,
all pros.
How many championships?
He got 2. Got 1 with the Bucks. I mean, he wasn't doing shit, but 1 with the Bucks, and I know he got 1 with the Chiefs. Yep, he got 2. But I mean, he didn't do shit though. So
Yeah, he probably is a Hall of Famer, man.
Sean McCoy. Ooh.
Yeah, he probably gets in there. Unfortunately.
You know, I think this number in the middle is the rookie year and last year. I think that's what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
These two. Curtis Martin. I guess he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he got to be in there.
So I know Roger Craig's not in there, but he had a bunch of. He transitioned that running back position because he used to catch that thing out the backfield a lot.
John
And
Riggins
he
might
got
have
like
a case.
3 or 4 Super Bowls, huh?
John Riggins might have a case.
Yeah. Well, I guess he is a Hall of Famer. Look like. I think the highlighted one, the big ones are Hall of Famers.
Oh, okay.
And if that's the stand, then Marshawn Lynch don't get in.
No, he don't get in.
1 Super Bowl, 1 All Pro.
Well, hold on. He got, what was that, 5 first-team All-Pros?
I think he got 1.
Oh, 1.
This number is 1. What's that? 5.
Oh, Pro Bowls. You got 5 Pro Bowls, bro. Them shits don't mean shit nowadays, though.
They sure don't.
Yeah, like fucking, it's like buying a car off a buy here, pay here.
It looks Ricky Ward. What's down here? Right there. Corey Dillon, 11,000 yards. Steven Jackson, 11,000 yards. Well, they have. Corey Dillon got 1 Super Bowl. Jackson don't.
Yeah, but they just don't have enough All-Pros, man. You need at least 3 All-Pros, which means you were the best or second best at your position.
Look at Thomas Jones. Damn, he had 10,000 yards.
Thomas Jones was a beast now.
What's the way he down here? Nobody down here.
I don't think you're going to see a lot of Hall of Fame running backs come through the league, man.
Me either.
I think Christian McCaffrey's on that trajectory.
Hey, Polk County right there. So I ran against him in track.
Travis Henry.
Yeah.
Ain't that the one that went to Florida State?
No, he went to Tennessee.
It's a different Trav. It's crazy to see how many running backs that came to the league and fucking how many like that are actually like Hall of Famers.
Yeah. Bernard. 3,000
Marion Barber
yards.
was nice too, man.
He was. He was back there with in the backfield with your boy.
Felix
Jones. Yeah. Tavius Murray. Renzo White. Green Doe, your boy Kareem Hunt.
I wonder like which running back has the most yards in the NFL right now. I'm gonna look that up.
Well, current players?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Derrick Henry.
Think so? I think Nick Chubb might give him a run for his money though. Amon Green was nice, boy. Can't play long enough though.
So Derrick Henry, baby. Let's see if I can.
I won't lie, Jamal Charles was low key nice as fuck.
Yep.
4 Pro Bowls, 2 first team All Pros, 68 touchdowns. And I guarantee this man only played like 7 seasons. 68 touchdowns in like 5 to 17 seasons. Fucking nuts.
I'll get up off here in a minute. Derrick Henry has the most, 8,600. Then Ezekiel Elliott, 8,400. Then Latavius Murray, 6,000.
Damn, these boys ain't even breaking 10.
Then Dalvin Cook, 6,000. Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara.
Where's Nick Chubb?
Damn.
Well, Nick Chubb did miss some year. I mean, he missed a year with injury, but I mean, he can't be that. He can't be that low. That's nuts, though. Nah, he ain't that low. They may just not have his stats because he's hurt.
Yeah, that's stupid not to have his stats, though.
Yeah, it's stupid. I agree.
Yeah.
Damn, so nobody even is close to 10,000, boy. They're 2,000 away from being a Hall of Famer. They ain't gonna make it.
Well, I mean, Derrick Henry, him and
Zeke ain't gonna make it.
Zeke ain't gonna make it.
Derrick Henry gonna be on another team, man.
At least he's still a starter, though. I say Derrick Henry's at least he's still a starter.
Is he still a starter? I
mean, he only
might not be
needs
for long.
1,400 yards total, but he got to get to 11,000.
He got to get to 1,100. Yeah, he got to get to 11.
Yeah, 2,500 yards. I think he got that.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, that's if he's going to get those touches.
Well,
you got to think he's not a running back that's going to produce 100-yard games back to back to back to back anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's older now.
That is crazy.
He's getting injured and shit. As big as he is, getting fucking injured.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I'm telling you, man, they not make. Well, there's part of it too. You're not running backs the way you used to. But I don't even think you can run them anymore like you used to. They getting hurt too much.
Why are they getting hurt so much? The game has changed for the better for running backs or anybody.
I don't know, man.
It has to do something with the training. It has to do something with their type of training. Because the NBA they getting hurt too, like crazy.
Well, the NBA doesn't do enough weightlifting, and then football players don't do enough like man work and calisthenics and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
the training's kind of backwards for both.
I mean, and I want to disagree with you so much because Derrick Henry, how long he been in the league? How many seasons he played?
He's been in there for a little while.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree because hell, you're right. It's like I feel like he's been in the league 4 or 5 years. Obviously, it's been longer than that, but
he was a backup to Darren McFadden.
Oh yeah,
for like a couple of years, so that kind of helped him. That kind of saved years on his career, in a sense. He didn't have all those heavy touches and shit.
Let's see, man.
So maybe he would have broke, 1,100 already.
He was a rookie in 2016. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8th year. His rookie year he had 110 attempts, then 176, then 215, then 303, 378, 219, 349. Then got some touches. 490 yards, 744, 1,059, 1,540, 2,027, 937, 1,538, and damn, he only got 328 this year. And that's through what, 5 games?
Yeah, boy, he might be
unless they don't have a bye. 4 or 5 games, 328 yards. That's terrible. For him anyway.
Yeah, he might be out of there.
3 divided by 4, 82 yards a game. 328 divided by 5, 65 yards a game. So depending on how many games they don't play. That looks shitty.
Yeah, it does look shitty. Yeah, he's not making that Hall of Fame number, and he's probably not winning.
I think he's gonna make it.
A Super Bowl.
Well, he probably won't win a Super Bowl. I think he'll get to 11,000.
How many All Pros does he even have?
Yeah, just don't give me that. Let's see. Be shocking, man, when you look at these numbers, though. All Pro.
It's actually pretty wild.
Oh man. Well, Derrick Henry played 8 seasons for the Titans, has 1,800. Scored 83 touchdowns. He selected 3 Pro Bowls and has won 1 Offensive Player of the Year. They don't say all pros. Type that in there, but let's see. Derrick Henry named first team All Pro 2019. All Pro first team honorable mention honors. My bad. Well, he got at least 1.
So 1 All Pro. I mean,
he might have more than that. That's just the one I was able to pull up.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I think it's a toss-up for me right now.
I think he's gonna end up there.
Think so?
Zeke, nope. He has to resurrect his career. That ain't gonna happen.
No, he's trash.
Nobody below, maybe Christian McCaffrey. Maybe he can end up making it. That's the only running back I see. Derrick Henry. I think he's gonna make it eventually. Christian McCaffrey. He's on a trajectory to get there. The rest of the actual running backs on here. I mean, I don't know much about Jonathan Taylor. Austin Eckler. He do a lot of shit in the passing game too, though. So he might have a shot. What Christian McCaffrey? Where you go? 3,900 receiving yards and 5,236 rushing yards. Austin Eckler got 38 rushing and 34 receiving. 3,400.
I mean, I like Austin Eckler, but it'd be hard for me to say he's.
Because you're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to put in the passing yards in there and a nice mixture of passing and rushing yards. I think now, what's his name? Christian McCaffrey's on the upside because he has a lot more rushing yards. I ain't gonna say a lot more. He got 5,236 rushing yards and 3,900 pass receiving yards, where Austin Eckler has 3,834. So Austin is much his passing, his receiving yards are much closer to his rushing yards. On the flip side, Christian McCaffrey, you know what I'm saying, has a lot more rushing yards. So I think that's what you want to see. I think more of a Christian McCaffrey's type of production. I think is what's going to be making the Hall of Fame for running backs. I think that's going to be more than having more, you know what I'm saying, a nice amount of receiving yards.
And a nice amount of receiving yards, but still having the run production is what you're saying.
Yeah. And Alvin Kamara has 5,200.
So you're not saying it has to be like 1,100, but you're saying it has to be somewhat close.
1,100 what?
Rush yards.
You mean 11,000? No, I don't think it's gonna. Ain't too many people gonna make it to 11,000. Not from running back position. I think maybe somewhere around 9,000 is going to be more of the thing. I think with a nice healthy chunk of passing yards, maybe 4,000 to 5,000 receiving yards.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that sounds fair. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like we kind of are watering down the Hall of Fame too, though, in a sense.
Yeah.
We're just kind of letting anybody in there type shit, and I think that starts with how much like you lower the standards for people. Like I understand the game's changing for running backs, so you kind of have to switch up how you evaluate them.
Yeah.
Like passing stats have to come more into account for running backs, of course.
But see, on the flip side, the wide receivers, their numbers got to go up. The quarterbacks' numbers have to go up as well.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, like those players, their numbers definitely have to go up. I feel like for corner or safeties, like your numbers, interception wise and turnover wise, definitely has to go up.
Yep.
Because the game's so much faster pace now. Like you get so much more opportunities to make plays on defense too. So, like pass rushers, I think pass rushers, like you should have some extremely, like like a first ballot pass rusher has to be like T.J. Watt, Cameron Jordan, guys just that Aaron Donald. You got to be able to put up those numbers consistently every year. In my opinion.
Yep, I
like
agree.
big sack numbers, big pressure numbers. And you got to do it for a long time, like the Von Millers, the J.J. Watts.
Yep.
I mean, those are first
Especially
ballot
now
guys.
when you can just like they say, pin your ears back and go after the quarterback 85% of the time.
Back in the day, you had to kind of guess when the pass rush went. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to kind of feel it out. Like there's no feel out process like nowadays. It's just like guys know. All right, they're gonna pass 60% of the time, so I just have to look for cues, and then put my ears back, and I can go hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, most formations are spread, so you're not even, all you have to do is really worry about like a running back chipping you, not even really a tight end. For the most part, it's just a different game.
Different game. That's why I kind of brought up the question is because and I agree, especially the NBA. The NBA damn sure enough has watered down the Hall of Fame. So the numbers have to be adjusted. I mean, I don't know what the real. I mean, we seen the thing that said the averages, but the numbers have to be adjusted because it's like you said, it's a totally different game. But we'll see.
I mean, we'll have to see. I don't know. I think they should let the Hall of Fame players vote on it though, because they're gonna.
Well, yeah,
they're gonna hold it to a certain standard, and I feel like that's the most important thing. You should make it something that is something.
If you want somebody in your clubhouse, in your club, you should be able to vote on it.
Right. I don't think it should be reporters. Reporters aren't in the Hall of Fame.
I always thought that was weird.
Unless you're a Hall of Fame reporter, I don't think you should be able to vote on it.
I can see that. Maybe it's a special clause for like maybe Hall of Fame, like you say, reporter.
Well, I think like announcers, reporters, and all that shit, they should have their own like Hall of Fame outside of like the players, like you know what I'm saying, like the coach, even the coaches, like that should be a separate thing. Like I think the Hall of Fame should be strictly players voted on by players.
I don't know. I think I could put the coaches
in there. Yeah,
the coaches have to game plan for those players too, and they, they can be like, I was up all night game planning for Warren Sapp or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now the amount of coaches that might be another issue. You know what I'm saying? Not all coaches, but you know what I'm saying.
You got to be an innovator and a champion. Like like I just don't understand how we let bums get in there. Like
exactly.
You need to be a guy making dynasties type shit. You know what I'm saying?
They can keep it all unanimous, so nobody can be all pissed off when they didn't make it, and they know who to blame. No, baby.
Dion will probably sign his name on his shit. So would Shannon.
That thing all
He found
unanimous.
that shit
I mean,
on.
anonymous.
I think some players wouldn't even care to make it anonymous, man. They would just be like, "Yeah, I didn't vote for you. I didn't think your career was good enough. Simple as that." But I also think too, you have to have players that actually still watch the game voting too. You know, because you just don't want to get it to where they're just looking at numbers.
Yeah, I ain't see Sin Politic over here till I switch back. He say 10,000 yards should be the bar. Derrick Henry don't play a lot. I don't know. So maybe y'all right. It's back up to Marco Murray. Chris McCaffrey do a lot in the pass game too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He does a lot in the pass game. So I think in the future it's going to be part of pass game and rushing. And he's special elite. Yep, it's going to be a combination of both that gets them running backs, in my opinion. Unless they got a shit ton of rushing yards, which we don't think is going to happen. That's is only downside. Everything else is great. I guess maybe you're talking about
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I do agree with the quarterback part though that he talks about.
It's actually hard enough for quarterbacks to get in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I ain't really paid attention, but
5,000-yard season.
Yeah, you got to have them 5K seasons. I mean, we all know it, and I know him as a Dolphins fan. He know it. Dan Marino was before his time. 5,000-yard season. So if they can't do it now, they don't deserve to be in there. Unless you got somebody like your boy out there in Baltimore who has a nice combination of rushing yards and passing yards. Then you can, in a situation like that, you can mix it up a little bit.
Right.
You need to throw 5,000 yards. Yep. Marino was the only guy to do it before Brady and Manning. Yep. So yeah, you got to go back to Marino to have the example of that, because there's no way in hell you should throw damn near 5,000 yards every year the way the game is played today. And if you can't do it now, you can't be a Hall of Famer unless you don't play a crap ton of years, maybe like what's his name? Phillip Rivers played a ton of years, and I don't know what his numbers look like, but I'm just throwing his name out there. Don't know what his numbers look like. He didn't win no Super Bowl.
But you have to have a 5,000-yard season, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to have like a 35-yard touchdown season, like with like less than
35. How about 40?
Well, yeah, 40, 45, whatever it is, or like 50-yard touchdown season. You got to have like great numbers. Like your numbers have to stack up with the other greats that are in there. So the bar is set by the Brady, the Breeze, the Manning. Like those guys are setting the bar. So
yeah,
like Drew Brees is a 50,000-yard passer with like over 150 touchdowns. I mean,
I think
60 over like a 60% completion percentage.
It should be easier for the quarterback, man. I mean,
well,
I can see
what
it
he's saying is it should be harder. They should make it harder.
Oh, okay, yeah. And say Rivers' numbers are great. I can believe. I don't know what they are though, but I do believe it. Yeah, I just
was able to get paid all that goddamn money.
Yeah, and he got all them churn. He had surprised he still ain't playing. But I will say with the receiver number, we have so many elite wide receivers now in today's game that it's possible the receiver numbers actually don't change, in my opinion. Without putting too much thought into it, because you sometimes some teams got 3 nice receivers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And back in the day, you might have 2 or 1 super nice, and then a nice one on the other side. So I have to think about it, but the receiver number probably or may not change as much as the wide receiver and the quarterback's numbers.
That's a good point. Yeah, the running back's number won't change too much, but the receivers and the quarterback's numbers will definitely get a little bit more out there. But you'll see, like Patrick Mahomes will set the bar.
You know, like the Lamar Jacksons. I
Who's
mean,
not having a great season so far this year?
who?
Patrick.
I mean, he's having a good season. It's not good by his metric.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean by his standards or whatever.
But he's a 45,000-yard passer every year with about 30-something touchdowns. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
and his boy came back with his new girlfriend, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, he can keep her because he's playing great for my fantasy.
Yeah, what was the whole thing about her? I didn't even see, but the NFL didn't they do something? I don't know. I gotta go look it up.
They were just doing a lot of like coverage on her just because it was boosting their ratings because she has like a cult fan base.
Yeah. Why would he want her? It was interesting point on distribution and production on the wide receivers. Yeah, I think the wide receivers numbers probably won't get adjusted really. But yeah, I don't know why he want that girl. You know what I'm saying?
She's skinny. She's a bag of bones, man.
Yeah. But
But
the
she's a rich
black chick
bag of
he
bones,
had,
though.
I think he dumped her because when that whole thing when Cam Newton said something about a bad bitch, I want a bitch that can cook and all, and everybody jumped down his throat. I think that chick had said something, the black chick that Kelsey was talking to, and then soon after that he let her go.
Well, bitch don't want to cook, clean nothing. You don't want to be no what, bitch? You just dirty.
And she had some woke statement about it. I forgot exactly what she said, but it wasn't long that she was gone. They were exploring her in the game, talking about showing her mad times. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Mad
Taylor
times.
Swift.
Okay. Talking about old girl.
Yeah, they were there.
Hey,
They were getting
she a gangster. You know what I'm saying? She got that song. I don't know what the name of the song is, but talking about Kelsey girlfriend. What's her name? Shit, I don't forgot.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. Kelsey girlfriend had a video talking about it. Then he dumped her. I didn't watch it.
It's just weird, like Travis,
This
the girl, gets so
video
much
somewhere.
publicity for being herself every day, and the NFL took the time to also jump on that. It's just weird, man. It's just weird.
But she had that song, and then the choruses in the hook it said, "Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes." You know what I'm saying? That's gangster code. That's something you hear a rapper say. You know what I'm saying?
Or a country girl who likes to shoot guns
Hey,
on a ranch.
rubber bands don't fix bullet holes, cuz. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That she said that, dog. You know what I mean? I'm scared
It's
of
all
her.
right, brother. If you watched it, little baby, big baby, it's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all right if you watch the video of her talking about it, brother. We know you're a Swiftie.
I think he talking about Kelsey girlfriend. I think the black girl, the one he dumped.
Oh, the black girl. Oh, the black girl.
Yeah, I think like I said, when that stuff was going on with Cam, she had something to say, the woke stuff, and man, breaking down. Yeah, cub. Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes, cub.
You're a Swiftie, Ken. I didn't know that, man.
Come from. Hey man, I'm just saying. When I heard that, I like, damn, the girl here a little hood. They don't want nothing to do with her in Tennessee and them places. You know what I'm saying? She be messing up
lady,
game.
You listen to that Taylor Swift in the car on them road trips. I see.
She'll make you, huh?
Your lady make you listen to that Taylor Swift or that other road trips. I see her.
No. My wife don't even like Taylor Swift.
All right, got you. It's you that's a Swiftie then. Got every CD.
Yeah. I told her Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes. You know what I'm saying?
Good grief.
But hey man, I appreciate you coming on this thing. I'm about to jump off this thing. I ain't gonna go to bed about 2:00.
It's all right, brother. I appreciate you getting on this live and getting me on there. Oh yeah, the girl Kayla. He was talking about.
Yeah, she seems a little better.
She was talking about.
She seems a little better. That's
broke
all.
up with her, yeah.
But
Yeah. She was bad though, huh?
Yeah, no, she looked good, but she was bitter. You know, definitely bitter.
Yeah. Now she's smart, but she didn't say that to her next boyfriend. She fumbled the bag. You know what I'm saying? Why she fumbled
didn't
the
say
bag?
it to her next boyfriend.
Yeah, but he don't have Kelsey money. She don't got out there. You know what I'm saying? She don't fumble the bag.
That's if someone's gonna want to deal with someone that's not gonna want to cook and clean or take care of any kids.
Yeah, but some people just they just look at the outside. They don't care about that. I cook and clean. That's what they be saying.
Yeah.
Say censor me in the chat. Who censored you? This guy. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on. What
Yes, sir.
The chat ran by Elon Musk.
Oh God, yeah, no, they won't let you get flagrant in there, brother. I tried.
What?
In the chat, they're stopping the comments.
Oh yeah.
But Elon Musk, he's about to do that on Twitter, to where you can't say crazy shit.
Can't even talk. Oh Lord, Allah. That's
Yeah,
your
Elon's
cousin.
going pussy.
Huh?
Elon's going pussy on X. So
Yeah, he probably was losing money because they was talking about, when he first went on there, he was doing this, that, and the other, and then they were saying he was losing sponsors. So he probably trying to,
well, nah,
he
losing
was
his
putting
stock was going
band-aids
down.
on the bullet holes. Now he got to put some, stitch it up.
Well, no, his company Tesla was losing stock value, so he made a woman the CEO. He's not even the CEO anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. He just he folding. You know what I'm saying? But when you're losing that kind of money, probably got to fold.
Yeah, like they were gonna kick him off, they were gonna kick him out of the CEO position of Tesla and shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, billionaire problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't have those problems. You know what I'm saying?
Man, thank fucking God. Getting kicked out of your own fucking company. It's fucking nuts.
Billionaire problems for you buy a company for $44 billion. I ain't got them kind of problems, but hey, losing ad money, yeah. He been. I know. I mean, I don't know if they.
He doesn't want the ad money though.
I think that's a lie.
No,
I'm not
he
saying
doesn't want
you
the ad
saying
money.
that. I'm just saying if he said
That's
that, I
why
think
no, that's why he went to charging people for the blue check, because he was like, if I can cut out having to need ad money, then I don't need to be in anybody's pocket.
But I think he probably did that because he lost so much ad money. Because he was losing a crap ton of money.
Well, he had to figure out a way to make money in that fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah. So then he started charging. Then he let
he
Trump
could do
back
Twitter
on, letting all them people back on.
He can
was
use
doing
Twitter as just a big tax write-off.
It probably is for him, but letting all those people back on that, you know what I'm saying, James and Paul didn't like. After they
I loved it. I loved seeing all that crazy shit on there. Made it interesting.
After they were scamming with the Hunter Biden stuff, trying to keep it, or not trying, but keeping it hush hush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, he blew the whistle on that. Elon did. He was like, "Yeah, Twitter files."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he lost a lot of money, just like Bud lost a lot of money. Dealing with old boy.
But what do you mean?
Money, brother. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, he definitely want the money. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just trying to.
He doesn't want the ad money though. He wants to get the money from the people, so he can keep it a free speech platform.
That might be right. I don't know, man. I think he's just trying to recruit money, get as much as he can. But I mean, to what you're saying, that might be true as well. Definitely.
I can just go off what the man says. I mean, he could be lying, obviously, but I don't know. He seems like he's pretty.
Yeah,
a pretty decent human being.
I halfway trust him.
He's pretty decent. You know, he doesn't seem too much of a scumbag.
Man, they made him out of that. He came out the MK Ultra mind control program they had.
Which would be nuts. He does look like an alien.
He said then Elon shut down Twitter files because of money. Yeah, they had him. I didn't know he shut down the files. I thought he had got them all out that he wanted, but he was losing money over it. Definitely. Huh?
Yeah, well, he had to pay these motherfuckers to do all that shit. I would imagine.
Yeah.
That's
and
the
then,
biggest
to be
scandal in
honest, I
U.S.
don't think it
history.
really helped anything. Cause them Dems they stick together. Them Republicans they didn't emphasize it like they should have. Like the Democrats would have emphasized it, and I think honestly it ended up just verifying stuff that people already knew. Especially the Republicans already knew. It's not even just him that bought Twitter. He didn't use his own money. So I think to think it's just him driving it. I thought he did use his money. Yeah, I thought it was just him.
They never use their own money, brother.
Oh yeah, you're right about that.
Them fucking scumbags.
No, he shut it down because to leave whatever that guy name was directing people to Substack. Yeah, I thought it was his money. But maybe it wasn't. I ain't really don't care that much about it. But I do. I mean, I did like it when he was bringing out the files. I thought it was going to have more impact than it did. I think it didn't have much impact compared to the Twitter he made the move after he added the notes feature.
Okay.
I don't get that one.
That makes sense. The notes feature is where you can basically see like what's real and what's fake on Twitter. So anything controversial, people will look up ads and they'll basically fact check information, and then people vote on it to see if what they found was credible, and then that's how you make sure you kind of get out disinformation and shit. I think it's pretty interesting. It's pretty nifty.
Yeah. Well, all right then, Cole. I'm about to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming back. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do this more often.
For sure, brother. We gotta get on here and rap about these sports, man. It's sports season. We gotta go hard.
We gotta go hard. NBA coming back too. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Ready to jump on. NFL, college, NBA, baseball, hockey. What's up? Let's get it every day, boy. Let's get it.
I already got one for LeBron coming next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, case. We got some hot news. You know what I'm saying? Some key information in the case. You know what I mean? Check us out next Wednesday. Going live.
So that notes are like tweeting. Yeah, you gotta teach me that, code, because I don't know what that is. But hey, Cole, we about to get up out of here. We're gonna play this this one by Julio featuring
Project Julio.
Project Julio and Xmersion. XMERSON. Anyway.
Excursion.
No, it's an M in there. XMERSON. XMERSON. Huh? I don't know. But we about to get up out of here, Cole.
All right, Cuzzo.
Where is that going? Yeah, supposed to go to. What happened? Let's see if it play, y'all. There you go. I got this Bluetooth thing.
Yeah, I know you, but you know that I'll be right back. Still in love with you, and I know that you don't like that. Yeah, I'm losing you, but you know that I'll be right back. Still in love with you, and I know that you don't like that. Hurt because of you, yeah, you took me off the right track. All this pain inside, kinda hard for me to unpack. Hold up, run it back, a story on your Snapchat. I knew that you lied to me, but I thought I could write that. Push me to the side and you won't tell me why. Forgive me, in your past I never knew you were like that. Won't you talk to me? Ignore me, obviously. Say hi to all their friends, don't get me all the drinks, got me wondering. It's like a lesser man, die of embarrassment. Haven't heard nothing, and all of a sudden it's knock on my door. Girl, I can't take anymore. Leave me alone, you don't call me no more. So I know you've done this before. Not even hitting me up when you're bored. It's not your opinion, I'm not talking to you. What are you doing this for?
But you know that I'll be right back. Still in love with you, and I know that you don't like that. I'm hurt because of you, yeah, you took me off the right track. All this pain is sad, kinda hard for me to unpack. Hold up, run it back, the story on your Snapchat. I knew that you lied to me, but I thought I could fight back. Push me to the side, and you won't tell me why. Forgive me in your past, and I never knew you were like that. I'ma let my tears just push me to the side. Trust issues after years, in my heart where they reside. I knew I needed better, you went ahead and lied, but my mind just can't forget all the love I was denied. I'm trying to move on, let go and just a guy, but the journey's just as long as when you put up that facade. Please just let me leave, I can't take this anymore. It's like I'm struggling to breathe, yet I'm begging you for more.
I'm moving on, but you know that I'll be right back. Still in love with you, and I know that you don't like that. Hurt because of you, yeah, you took me off the right track. All this pain is coming off of me. Hold up, put it back, I'm sorry, on your Snapchat. I know that you lied to me, but I thought I could know.
Push me to the side, you won't tell me why. Forgive me in your past, I never knew you were like that.
Oh, okay. On our team, baby. Yeah. Hey, right there. Yeah, we was talking today. You know, he good. Hey, man, y'all go check out Project Julio. You know what I'm saying? It's all everywhere. But we're going to see y'all back next time right after, well, not right after this, but hopefully tomorrow we're going to be back.